All right, welcome to Tabletop Bob. We didn't mess up the audio and didn't restart anything just now. This is all how it was going according to plan, but we're here and we're going to do some introductions in just a moment. Just as a reminder, we stream on Twitch and YouTube. I have a lovely group here tonight. They're full of talented role players. And my friend Randall is here. So we have Randall. So we're going to start with introductions, but I do want to say we have on my YouTube channel, which we have a link down in the description. For the Twitch, we'll put it up there. You can go and check out all the Candlekeep Mysteries that I've streamed already. I've done quite a few of them, so check them out. And now let's get into the introductions for Candlekeep Dekonstruction. We're going to start with Jeff and go left to right. Jeff?
Yeah, hi, I'm Jeff. I'll be playing Ostran Castiron, who is a halfling. He's got 1 level of rogue, followed by 8 levels of fighter battlemaster. So hopefully he'll be pushing a few people around on the battlefield tonight.
Yep, so you're the tank.
I
Small
hope.
but mighty.
We'll see.
Well, we don't have any healing, so this is either going to go great or terribly.
Yes.
Hey, Bob, have you had any full TKPs yet? TPKs?
Actually, yes. On Wednesday, we actually did. So
You hear that, guys?
All right, so we
I
can't be the first.
You won't be the first.
Amazing.
I won't say which Candlekeep it was, but there's a few of them up there. But one of them was a TPK, so it happened.
No spoilers.
No spoilers.
All right.
If it makes you feel any better, I can heal myself. I just can't heal any of you. So
Yeah, that's fine. So you got
Good to
to
know.
Now let's go to Mike. Mike, you've been on the channel before. Welcome back.
Yeah, you guys saw me last time when I played Dario Riven, the most beautiful paladin that ever existed who smited everything. Today I'll be playing Javier Pyiat, who is a Eladrin rogue, more specifically a soul knife. I thought it'd be cool to try out one of the new subclasses. I mean, background-wise, I didn't really think of too much. I'm just going to say Javier's on the run from the Fey courts because, criminal and whatnot.
Absolutely. Great for a rogue. Criminal on the run. All right. Now we're going to go over to Danielle.
Hey, I'm Danielle. Tonight I'm going to be playing Orla Plane Trekker. She is a Horizon Walker Ranger, but she fights mostly with a halberd, so that's gonna be interesting. She is a folk hero from a small forest community, and she's famous for her interplanar travel.
That's awesome. Very excited to see how that works out in the game here. And is your first time playing? A lot of you are first time trying these builds, so we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll be patient. And then we end with, last but not least, Randall.
are you sure?
So sure.
I'm Randall. First time being here. Thank you so much for having me, Bob. I am playing Kazimar, the Tiefling Black Dragon Draconic Origin Sorcerer, who fights in a very odd way with his magic. Kazimar grew up relatively poor and eventually went to a school to help learn his magic and hone it, but eventually left to go out on his own to seek more magic and more power.
Yeah, and I when we were discussing what you might be playing, very interested to see how this up close and personal sorcerer works. So, and like Mike is texting right now, we're either dead by round 2. No, we're dead by round 2. You're calling it now. Okay, gotcha.
Good deal.
Is it because you don't have a healer? Is that why you're worried? You guys are worried?
I mean, I've already stated to everyone that I have Revivify. We could save people twice. So
Yeah, they come back with 1 health. I'm not necessarily saying we're going to die the second round of combat. I just say by the second fight.
Oh, second
That,
fight.
or we're taking several rests over the course of this adventure.
Well,
Yeah, the availability of rest periods is going to be important, I have a feeling. I suspect that we're not going to be able to take very many.
let's see.
If we can, the magic item I chose will help me quite a lot.
We
because
get it,
helps
Randall. You're
me on
selfish.
rest.
I understand, Randall. Everything's about you.
Any of you. Yeah, I just want to make that clear. My character is designed to be the selfishness incarnate.
That's good.
So
as all D&D players should. All right, we're gonna jump in to the Court of Air in the Great Candlekeep Library. All right. All right, here's the music coming on in. Look at that. Beautiful. All right, everybody. So today, our story takes place in Candlekeep. Roll20 is displayed so people can see the map of the entire keep. The Court of Air is a place where people who are visiting will stay. They can visit lots of different shops and places to stay, as well as the Hearth, the famous inn in the keep. Now, you're headed to the Hearth after a long day of perhaps studying whatever purposes you came here for. And it's a busy day. There's a lot of people in this court, and a lot of people going to and from the library, people frequenting the Hearth, and the House of Rest. Do you have let's see, who would be here for reading? I don't know. Who would be studying here at the Candlekeep? Definitely not Ostran.
Kazimar would probably be researching.
I don't do a lot of book learning.
No. Unless it's about pots and pans.
That's right. That's
right.
Me.
Exactly.
I'll make you a pan.
It depends on the topic. I mean, books about the Fey courts would probably be very interesting to Javier.
Okay, so perhaps a couple of you are dabbling. Actually, Ostran even may be looking for some recipes, new cookbooks. Who knows?
Sure.
So as you're walking through the Court of Air to the Hearth, you are approached by a decrepit, gray-bearded dwarf in a custodial uniform. The dwarf is carrying a heavy, square tome bound in black leather. The weight of the book causes the old dwarf to wheeze, squint, and clench his teeth. Before he can utter a word, his knees buckle, and he collapses with the book pressed underneath him right in front of you four. What do you do?
I suppose I'll help him up. So just ask him, "Are you all right, sir?"
Yeah, you do the old, hey, you okay? You turn him over, and he's not responding. In fact, his tongue is sticking out. His hand is clenched to his heart.
I believe that man's dead.
Very cartoon character of him. I'll check a pulse.
Yeah, this man is... No need to take a medicine check. This man is dead.
Oh my goodness.
Kazimar, while he's checking him, is going to try to move the book away from him with that, just pushing it a bit with his foot, and see if he can read the title of the book. Like what kind of book?
Yeah, very clearly you can read the book because it's written in nice lettering, easy to see. I'm actually going to share it with you. And I'm going to put it on the stream here. It's labeled Kandlekeep Dekonstruction with the author Isajar clearly written on the front.
Are we, we're within the Hearth at the moment?
You're on your way there. You're in the Court of Air.
Okay, we're in the Court of Air, right,
Yeah.
right.
People are starting to look, though, now. They don't really understand what happened. They thought maybe somebody fell, but now a few gathering people are looking at you all as to inquire what happened.
Does Candlekeep have its own, medical staff?
Yeah, they have a group of people here called the Avowed. It's some 300, basically workers at the library. Some of them have, high-profile jobs, like the Great Readers, and they have a whole slew of other staff that keep care of the grounds, and yes, they would have someone on.
Javier at the moment's in his since he's an Eladrin, he's in his winter garb. He would say, "We have another dead one. Someone go fetch an Avowed."
Yeah, so you can absolutely fetch an Avowed. Do you want to go and kind of wrangle one down, Javier?
Oh, no, Javier told somebody in the audience, the crowd, to go do it.
Okay. You're not going to
No,
do
you're supposed to give tasks, point to one specific person.
You
CPR
there.
training.
You look reasonable. Go get somebody.
I don't think the Eladrin has been trained in crisis management.
No, not at all.
I do have a question. If I'm standing there and I see this book that
Kazimar?
not Ostran, that Randall's character has flipped over, It might stand out to me that the spelling's weird.
Yes, that is
is
pretty
there-
clear. The K's.
Can I
Yeah.
do maybe it's not gonna go well because I'm not a smart person, but let me see. Can I do a
history check?
Yeah, I guess a history check would be
Yes,
the
you
way
can.
to go.
All right, what was your result?
20.
You rolled a nat 20.
Not 20, because
Very
I
nice.
have 0.
Wow.
You don't know anything about this book, per se, but the author, Isajar, you've heard of his name before, and this author, from what you can recall, has a preference for the K to make the K sound rather than the C.
Okay.
And all of
From
his
like
books
a-
are written in that
Just
manner.
from a history perspective on that, would that be because they're from a certain area, or just like a stylistic choice by that author?
Yes, actually, stylistic choice. Yep.
Okay.
He
Stylistic
detests
choice.
he detests using the letter C for the hard consonant, preferring the K.
Oh.
Now I know.
While I'm checking his pulse, I just want to, kind of like run my hand over his body to see if there's anything of value, perhaps, or note on him. Anything that might hint at perhaps what has caused his death, or maybe something else interesting.
Yeah, the dwarf has no bag or pack, but you notice that he is wearing avowed clothing. In fact, he's wearing that of a custodian here at the library.
Hmm.
So, Javier, you see the man that you told to go get help bring someone to you. A dragonborn, a copper dragonborn approaches. This one you actually all have either heard of by reputation or in your stay here know who this is. This is Bookworm, the dragonborn great reader of Candlekeep. And a Bookworm approaches you and says, "My, oh my, is that man okay?"
Oh no, I'm afraid this man unfortunately has met his end here. I'm not
He's
exactly
dead.
sure how.
Was he coming to us or just towards the hearth and where we were going?
Give me an insight check.
Oh, yeah, I can try that.
I have faith in you, Jeff.
Well, don't.
That's not that bad.
Yeah, that's
Hey, you can roll a nat
Doable.
20.
I did not roll a nat 20.
He
What did
rolled a
you roll?
13.
It didn't show up on mine for some reason.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Although that could be just roll 20 being very laggy, so we'll see. But you just call out your dice then till I can.
It's a roll of 13.
A 13. He probably was looking. You probably think he's headed towards the hearth like you were, but then saw the closest people.
Okay. But he didn't seem to be recognizing us or anything. We're just.
That would be something I don't know if you could tell. Yeah.
Did he look? Thinking back, did he look like he was stricken as he was approaching us? Or was
Stricken
he
as
just
in
walking?
as in
Like,
like
in pain or hurried or worried or.
I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say with the 13, you could tell he looked worried, definitely anxious, and then he just buckled. His knees buckled and fell to the ground. But Bookworm says to Javier, who's still taking pulse and everything, that person is avowed. Oh no. Buron. Yes. Buron. He's a custodian here at the keep. Did he say anything to you? Is there...
Well, it seems Buron here may have had a few too many steaks. His arteries are clogged and he fell over dead.
So Bookworm says, he was a great custodial engineer. It's a shame to lose him. I'll make sure that we get some people here to take his body away. Now a large crowd is gathering. People look concerned. Randall, you saw
Was-
the book?
Well, yeah, I was actually going to ask. He was holding the book. Was the book open when it fell? Like, was
No.
it clear like that he was no? So we couldn't see like
Or a
if he was on
bookmark?
a specific page.
No, it wasn't open. Definitely, you can't tell if there was a page, but there is one of those nice fancy strap bookmarks in it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna open it up to that page and see what is on there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
I'm just, I want to say to the bookworm, say, this feller, he looked mighty distressed as he was coming towards us.
I see. And he says, as Randall opens the book, he seemed distressed, and he was carrying that book.
Indeed, sir. Ma'am, I don't know what this thing is. I can't tell.
Bookworm? Yeah, he's a male dragonborn, I believe. So he calls to you, Randall, and says, "May I see that?"
He would like hesitate for a moment and like see how much he can glean from this page that it was marked before handing it over.
Sure. Bookworm actually is not too interested in taking it completely away. He would like kind of go shoulder to shoulder you to see what you're looking at.
Okay.
Yeah, but at the
Allow that.
when you are hesitant, he will then move closer to you to see what you're looking at.
Okay.
And he'll look at
yeah.
that and see it with you, and you can tell a couple of things when you open the book. First off, the images throughout the book are that there's a recurring one of a smiling dwarf, and a hammer is stamped into the front cover, and that kind of image is throughout the book. The pages are crisp white. They measure about 15 inches square, are marred by an occasional smudge or tear from a reader's thumb, and a quick flip through, like you are doing right now, reveals there are plenty of diagrams and descriptions of locations throughout Candlekeep. The bookmark that is set into the middle of the book shows an unusual set of renderings for a tower that is labeled the Barn Door.
Does that name of the tower sound familiar to me as a place in Candlekeep?
No, to you, no, you wouldn't know that. But Bookworm says the Barn Door. Interesting. He likes to take it from you if you will let him.
At that point, yeah, he would allow him to take it.
Okay.
Do you know where that is?
Is this what he was reading?
Believe so.
Presumably.
He starts to thumb through it a little bit, but then seems like he's lost in thought, closes the book, and then says, "This is very concerning. This book should not be in his possession." And he looks around, kind of checking his surroundings.
Is there something about the book that's problematic in particular?
Nothing necessarily, it's just this is a very valuable book. It comes from the restricted vaults. It's not typically allowed to be out of the inner ward.
Why is
Well,
it
seems
restricted?
Your janitor
you-
seems to have been stealing the book then.
It's restricted because it contains all of the blueprints to Candlekeep's buildings. It would be an odd book to have outside of the inner ward, not out of the vault. And he seems to be thinking about this a lot more. And then, all of a sudden, an earthquake causes all of Candlekeep to shudder. And then it stops as quickly as it began. And at that point, there's a range of emotions throughout the crowd in the Court of Air. People are running for cover, but then, once it stops, they don't really know what to do. They aren't sure if they're in danger at all. And then some people are starting to pack up their things, starting to go back to wherever their rooms are. So you got a bunch of mix of panic and chaos going on right now. A lot of uncertainty in the Court of Air.
So, if we're in the library, is there any way for me to look out a window and see if there's any evidence of what?
Well, we're outside right
Oh,
now.
we are outside.
Yeah,
Okay.
technically
So
you're outside.
Is there any? If we just do a quick look around, any indication of what might have caused that earthquake that we
You
can
could-
see?
You could give me a nature check.
Sure.
I'll also allow somebody to give me an Arcana check if they'd prefer.
Could I think I am proficient in Arcana.
If you'd like to,
Give it a
it's up to you.
Give it a shot. I'm not proficient in anything involving intellect except investigation.
I'm not seeing yours either, your dice roll, so call them out if you
Mine
can.
was an
Mine
11
was an-
Arcana.
Mine was a 9 nature.
Okay.
We're not going to be very good at this intellect stuff, are we?
An adventure at a library, and no one is smart.
No one's smart.
I'm barely literate, so
Well, yeah.
All right. I just restarted, and I now see all your rolls. So I see an Arcana check from Kazimar, and Orla 9. Yes, okay. Unfortunately, neither of those will be able to discern where this might have come from or the nature of the quake.
Okay, so I want to make one more check. I want to do a perception check. Do we see the people running from one direction in particular around us?
No, you don't need to make a perception check. Everyone seems to be more or less packing up their things and leaving, like going to wherever their respective rooms would be. Or some people were initially running for cover, so hopping into a building or something like that, or some people hopping out of a building. No specific direction.
Okay, all right.
well, bookworm. I'm a bit of an expert on stolen items. If you'd like me to investigate why your custodian here decided to borrow this tome, I could certainly look into it.
Actually, I believe there may be something more
Doesn't sound
pressing.
at all suspicious.
I see that you are travelers, yes? Not the typical library scribe or sage.
No, sir.
Well then, may I ask you 4 strangers to do an important thing for me?
It's D&D.
I have a feeling that whatever Buron was doing is related to this earthquake. I think we need to go check out the barn door.
It seems reasonable to me.
What
I'm
is this
interested
barn
in
door?
myself and figuring out more.
Yes, and this needs to be kept quiet for the meantime because you can see what panic this is causing everyone. And I will go alert the great readers. We will meet you at the barn door shortly.
And where is that?
He's gonna tell you. He's gonna give you specific directions. He's gonna actually take you to the inner ward first, but then he'll give you directions to the barn door, and then he says there is an arcane lock on the door, so the password is Jeopardy. And if you discover anything, you can let him know when he arrives with the rest of the mages. Okay?
All right.
All right.
Because
have
D&D.
this-
That's right.
I have this sudden, unexplainable desire to really look into this. Let us go to the barn door.
Yes. Let's.
This now
So what
feels
we're gonna
like
do
my
is-
top priority.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
All right.
All
Well,
right.
he will
I
say
guess
though
we'll go to the
that
barn door.
he will
Yeah.
say though that
Off to the barn door.
he will say though that what really concerns him is the fact that this book contains structural integrity, the structural integrity of all these buildings, and now there's an earthquake. So it's really confusing him. He thinks he needs to be alerted, and he's going to have you check out the barn door.
I
in
might
case of
just
anything.
ask him before we leave, Bobby. It seems odd that the title of a book containing the blueprints would be labeled deconstruction. Deconstruction usually means taking things apart, not building them, correct?
It's an astute assumption. Yes. So it's most probably because it breaks down how all the buildings were built. But that is
Okay.
more concerning too. So let's not delay. And then he'll tell you how to get to the barn door, and he's going to leave you after the inner ward. All right? All right. So switching it up. If there's anything you want to do before you head that way, I don't know if you want to cast any spells, take anything with you. do anything else before you leave for the barn door, but you can.
All right.
You have a
So
few
here's what
moments.
I'm gonna do. If we're all traveling together, might as well do that. Oh, that's awful. Of course, it's a frickin' 1.
What'd you get?
We can all communicate psychically for 1 hour.
Okay.
Ooh.
That may be useful.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to put it back up though at some point. I used one of my side die for that. Roll frickin' 1. If I rolled an 8, it would have been 8 hours.
That may be useful. All right.
I am also going to cast something. I am going to cast.
I assume we're doing this casting after we get to the outside of the barn door, not before we walk through town.
Sounds right.
That seems fair.
I don't want to hear
I
this get
am
40
casting.
minutes.
I'm gonna cast aid. It allows me to help 3 creatures. Wow. Allows me to help 3 creatures within range. The 3 creatures are going to be,
You increase your max HP by 5.
yeah,
And
basically. But there are 4 of us, so unfortunately, I don't love the fact that Javier's a thief. You're not getting help, Javier. Sorry.
Oh no.
Everyone else gets +5 to their max
I'm
AC.
so heartbroken.
I know.
Are those temporary hit points, or
I
or
believe
can they be
so.
healed?
They can be healed.
Yeah, it can be healed.
It increases your hit point maximum by 5 for the duration, and it is 8 hours. We have this for 8 hours now.
Cool.
That can't
All right.
hurt.
Anything from you, Randall?
No, I don't really have any spells that last more than an hour, so.
Okay.
I don't have any
Alright.
spells.
Also, don't forget that Randall's character is selfish, so.
That's true. He wouldn't
Not-
cast it anyway
I
on
just don't
anybody
like
else.
thieves.
Unlike you.
I just gave all of us the ability to speak psychically, so I don't know what you're
Oh.
insinuating.
That's a pretty cool ability, I'll be honest. So, even if it's just for an hour right now.
Well, better luck next time, I suppose.
Yeah.
All
All right, so the barn door. The barn door is a 3-story stone tower topped with a roof of metal shingles that are painted red. The only entrance appears to be a ground-level iron door with a wooden sign bolted to it that reads in common, "Danger!" Exclamation point. "No trespassing!" Exclamation point. There's no one in this area because the barn door, as Bookworm would have told you before departing, the barn door hasn't been used in quite some time. It's been basically, what's the word I'm looking for here? When a building is no longer usable.
Derelict?
Condemned?
Condemned.
Desolate.
Thank you, Jeff. Yes, it's been condemned.
Wow, you guys, look at all of you using such good vocabulary. I'm proud.
There you go.
So you
Putting
approach
that
the
intelligence
tower.
line to work.
Yeah. You approach the tower. There's a
Jeopardy.
door here, straight ahead. That seems to be the door with all the writing on it, the sign bolted to it. And it's this, small circular tower.
Well,
I guess I walk up to the door and say the magic word. Jeopardy, I believe, right?
Oh, that the word Jeopardy was the arcane lock to get into the inner
Yeah.
ward. Oh no, I'm sorry. You're right. You're right. Yes, you're right. I apologize. So the door will open. I'll clear that in the lighting for you, and you can see. By the way, everyone's dynamic lighting's working okay?
Yep.
Nope.
Okay.
I
yeah,
was just
son of a
actually
gun.
about to say my screen is black right now.
Ah,
so,
okay.
zoom out and find it because it's a very small spot.
There's stuff in here. What the hell am I looking at?
Dudes.
Oh, there it
I'll
is.
tell you what
Okay.
you see.
All right.
Dudes.
I'll tell
with
you what you
cock
see.
faces.
I don't know how the dynamic lighting works with dark vision as well.
I've set it all up for you.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. So you can see perfectly. Plus, it's daylight, and there's lighting in the room. So you open the door. This tower's ground floor smells of old books and has walls lined with floor-to-floor ceiling bookcases. Floor-to-ceiling bookcases, I should say. Wood-framed doors are set with small diamond-shaped panes of glass that keep the books secure on the shelves, each section of which has a rolling ladder anchored to the ceiling rail. 3 custodians are working here, sweeping the floors. A human, a gnome, and a half-elf.
Oh, okay. Greetings, custodians. Guess I'll walk in.
One of the custodians, when you walk in, speaks up for the rest, and he says, no one should be here. Is everything all right?
Well, we are here on order of... I'll give the bookworm's name.
Oh, you say Bookworm told you to come here?
Yep.
Your bookworm. Yeah.
Without a doubt, the human looks at the elf and the gnome, and they let a very worried look they cast at each other. They keep sweeping, but the human continues to speak and says, "Bookworm, you say? Why would he want to come here?"
I imagine he will be here shortly as well, actually.
He is coming here?
Yes.
You can almost
Is
hear
that upsetting to you? Aren't you in his employ?
And then the gnome looks at the human and says, "It's okay, Alpaca. We've got it." It's very strange.
Can I do an insight check?
Sure. What do you want to know, though? Because they're kind of giving away a lot of the way that they feel.
They seem, as somebody who is a shady character, they also seem like shady characters. Do they not belong here?
You do know this place is condemned.
Yeah, I was
so
just
they
about to
probably
say.
wouldn't. So they're lying. Yeah.
I mean, I'm a little shocked to see you here yourselves. Isn't this building abandoned? Why are you here?
Alpaca looks to the human who was called Alpaca looks to the other two, says, "Chicken, cow, think you know what we have to do." The 3 of them raise their brooms in the air, and they are going to attack you. So we're going to go into initiative.
This is like that one time my senile grandmother tried to beat her aide with a broom.
Is that real?
That's real. That's a real
unfortunately.
story.
Oh boy. Okay. Yep, this is happening. So the human goes by Alpaca. The
I did
dwarf-
not
or
click
the-
on my character.
The gnome is chicken,
Wait.
and the elf is cow. And the 3 of them raise their brooms at you. Tell me what you got, everyone. I see your Javier and Ostran a 16.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right,
let's
I'm
see.
having computer issues for a moment. It's a little slow. I'm coming
Okay.
now.
Javier 10. Casimir 12. And Old Plain Trekker 18.
Orla.
Orla. All right, so Orla, you got an 18.
18.
Perfect. Okay, great.
Oh, boy.
While Javier was talking to them, did I have time to know your enemy on them at all?
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay, let me see. I would like to know if they have. I would like to know if their total class levels and their, let's say, hit points are less, equal to, or more than mine.
Okay, hold on 1 second. Just tell me again what you want to know. Hit points and
Class level. Total class levels.
all lower than you.
Okay.
Yep.
You fellers might want to put them brooms down.
All right. Let's go to... We're starting with... Oh, you will be able to see my rolls. I always take the first roll. I roll with advantage always, just in case I mess up and we need a disadvantage or advantage. So they got a 9. I'm going to have them all go as a group. So we're going to go with... Yeah, Orla first.
All right, so Orla is not amused. Orla gonna go 1, 2, 3 to this guy right here, and she's gonna smack him with her halberd. So she smacks him twice, and then she also gets to use the butt of her halberd
What'd you
to
get?
smack him
20?
again.
We're hard on the janitorial staff.
So 20, 20, and 29?
Yes, those would be the correct numbers.
They all miss.
they all miss.
Just kidding.
Miss.
Can you imagine if they missed?
Yeah, I was gonna say. All right, they all hit.
They all hit.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. I thought you said they all missed, and I was like, that's alarming. So that's 16 plus 12, so 28 damage to this
Cow?
guy.
Okay, you kill Cow.
And I
Cow
would just
goes
say to the
down.
others, you might want to rethink the opportunity to leave.
All right, we go to Ostran.
I said you fellas might want to put them brooms down. I'll come to here, and let's start with a bonus action. I'm going to take an attack action. I'll roll those for. I'll attack the guy that's dead in front of me first.
Did you just say you're attacking a dead guy?
No, the guy who's. I don't know if he's dead or not. The guy right in front of me.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Weird way to intimidate them.
So a 13.
You see this corpse? Look what I can do to it.
13
Okay.
hits.
What?
13
13.
hits.
Hits? You said?
Hits. Correct.
Okay. Well, that's 13 piercing damage on him.
Okay. He's dead.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh
All
my
right.
God.
Well, then I guess we'll go ahead and do the shield on the other guy. And
Alpaca.
see if we can knock him prone.
Yep, that's Alpaca right here. The human.
Okay. Well, good. All right. So that is going to be I get a strength athletics check, and he gets a strength athletics or dex acrobatics.
Oh.
He fails.
Okay. So he falls prone.
Okay, great. All right, so Alpaca is down on the ground. We go to Casimir.
He's just gonna get to like right above him, and he's going to take the ready action and ready an acid splash, and just kind of like hold his hand out with it like forming in his hand. You should probably settle down.
He looks
and
terrified.
if he does anything threatening, he would release it.
Okay, great. And then we go to Javier.
Yeah, I'm going to conjure a shimmering purple blade into my hand, and just kind of hold my action. Same thing. If he does anything hostile or tries to run out the door, then I'm gonna try to strike him down.
He has his broom in his hand, and he looks like hesitantly at all of you because, you know, obviously this is life or death right here, what he decides. And he mutters to himself, "For Stonky!" And he smacks you with the broom, so all your ready actions go off.
Oh God.
He has to roll a DC
He's-
18 Dex check.
He's prone.
I don't know. I forget if.
Oh,
prone
so you have an
affects that.
advantage.
He rolled a 4 either way, so he's going to fail.
So it takes 11 acid damage.
He's dead.
Yeah, and then he takes 29 psychic damage from me.
And then he dies again. And then his soul dies.
I hope these fellers didn't really work for the bookworm.
I hope Stanky appreciates it.
You guys killed a bunch of custodians.
Oh,
I mean, he knew
We
he was
didn't
gonna
mean
die.
to.
You didn't mean to.
Listen, we gave them a chance. This is on them.
Told him 3 times not to do it.
We didn't really give the first two a chance, to be fair.
Yeah, This was like
I
in
was
a
never
movie
gonna
where
give the first one a chance. The other two, though.
this is like in
Well,
the
you
movie
gotta
where
kill
there's
one.
there's like a standoff.
If you're all really worried, we could just tell the bookworm we found them this way.
Yes. you could lie about it. Yeah,
I'm not
Something
sure
tells
that's the
me,
right
based
thing
on
to
his
do.
name, he's probably fairly smart.
Yeah, he's smart. He's smart.
I'm gonna start. I'm gonna start going through their pockets to see if we can identify anything about them.
the identifying marker they have on them is the custodial uniform that they wear. They may have some gold or silver pieces, but it would be really tiny, inconsequential amounts of gold.
Is there anything on this table?
Yes, I'll actually, now that you can fully look at the room, I'll describe the rest of it. So against the far wall, there's a wooden staircase covered with green carpeting that leads up. In front of the staircase rests a golden credenza with images of farm animals carved into it. A high-backed chair with burgundy cushions sits behind the credenza. So you've got a whole bunch of farm imagery on the wall. You've got stairs headed up, and books line the walls of this chamber.
So, quick question: like, aside from the decoration, is it apparent why this might be called the farmhouse? Like, does it appear as though
The
animals were
barn
housed here at any point in time?
The only information you'd have on it is that it looks like kind of like a barn because it had a red roof. That is it. It's actually there's no ties to animals or anything like that.
And you say there's stairs going up?
Correct, right here. Yep, you got it.
Okay. Do their
So
uniforms look like they fit them?
That was exactly the question I wanted to ask.
Yes, they do.
All right. Is there
Oops.
anything on the? I don't know. I didn't know if you said it. Is there anything on the table of interest or not really?
On the table. No, nothing of note. There might be some paper or parchment, writing utensils, but nothing on it that would be written that you could read or look at. The only thing that is, there's just a ton of books in here on the bookshelves lining the walls.
Well, I suppose we either wait for the bookworm or we try to figure out who Stanky is.
I'm going to assume, based on his name, he's inconsequential to us.
Don't judge someone based on their name. That's hardly fair.
Well, cow,
If they're willing
alpaca,
to-
and chicken, I feel like lived up exactly to their names.
Ugh, you're just being so cruel to these poor folk. They died for whoever this Stanky was. They must be of some significance.
To them.
We best figure
And
out.
also to us if we're trying to figure out what's happening.
You hear someone from up the stairs call down. And they say, cow? Chicken?
Danky, is that you?
No? You guys? No? Stonkies? Wait a second. Who's this?
I'm gonna start going up the stairs.
Wait, hold on. Don't come up here. The footsteps creeping up. We're not dressed. You hear?
It's okay. I don't mind.
Oh no, that's creepy.
Mm-mm.
I'll move you all to the next location.
the next murder scene.
Yeah.
Listen, we're not murder homoing. We gave them a chance.
They attacked
gave
us
them
with
several
brooms.
chances.
They attacked us with brooms. It's not our fault that we responded with lethal weapons and spells.
Well, I was gonna say it's actually
because they're
it's-
custodians. That's why they attacked us with brooms.
Yes.
Sorry, guys.
Thematic.
yes. It's like a movie when everyone draws their weapons. You guys just shot first. All right. Listen to this scene here. So, the sense of salted meat and dried fruit fill this area. There are bookcases built into the stone walls, like the first floor, and fronted by wood and glass doors that are stuffed full with rations. Huge windows seal off a pair of alcoves set into the tower walls, and an inward curving wall between the staircases has an iron door at its center. The ceiling in this room is braced by 4 wooden pillars, between which are set 4 pairs of stocky wooden chairs facing inward. Each chair is bolted to the floor and fitted with 2 lengths of rope. 4 of the chairs have people in custodial uniforms tied to them. 2 half-orcs, a half-elf, and a dwarf. So you have 4 restrained individuals seated at these 4 chairs.
I cannot move my mini, Bobby. I'm just stuck in darkness. There we
Oh,
go.
really? I see.
There,
you.
I can move now.
Okay. Oh, by the way, the lighting is set so you can't go through walls, so that might have been it. Okay. All right, so one of the half-orcs...
They are wearing their uniforms, or they're not wearing their uniforms?
Yes, they're wearing their uniforms.
They're wearing
They
their
look
uniforms.
like the same uniforms the people downstairs were wearing. The half-orc, who was the one calling down, says to the dwarf, "Duck, you got any ideas?"
Why are you all named after farm animals?
Duck says, "Donkey, don't even. Don't you dare."
Donkey, please, you have to tell us.
The second half-orc says, "Donkey, listen. Stay quiet, okay? We'll get through this."
Your friends downstairs stayed quiet. It didn't end well for them.
Oh no, don't do that. Why are we intimidating them?
Cow and
As she says that, I'm just gonna acid splash one of the chairs to melt it. to just like melt the chair and show them that we are capable of killing them.
Donkey,
Oh my God.
the closer one, Donkey flips out. Sorry, Donkey's actually here. I'm going to switch him, though. But Donkey's right here. Donkey says, freaks out, squeals, and then one of the dwarf says to him, "Donkey Biscuit, calm down right now."
Donkey Biscuit?
Is that his
that
last
can't
name?
be your actual name. It can't be.
And
Who
the
tied
dwarf
you to
just
these chairs?
Tight-lipped.
Did you pick that? Please tell me. Did you pick that name because? Oh, that's bad.
They all are tight-lipped right now, even Donkey.
I'm gonna start going through the rations in like the display cases or whatever they're in.
A lot of food up here for an abandoned building.
There's a
I would
ton
say
of
as
food
I moved like maybe menacingly close to this donkey over here.
to Donkey. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to the chair that I didn't destroy and just kind of sit down between them.
Sure, you could sit down. Yeah. What do you want to say?
So, why didn't you want us to come up here if you're tied down? I would think that you would want someone to help you get out of your binds.
The dwarf says, "Yes, that's right. We do. We weren't sure if you were those menaces down there. You can help us out of here now."
Oh my
Well-
God! By helm, are you think we're that stupid?
You called out to them quite friendly, in a friendly manner. And you are also all named after generic farm animals.
Donkey says, "This is Duck. Duck Bean." He points to the.
Duck beat.
He points to the other. No, to the dwarf, Duck Bean.
Can he
says, "This
point?
is." He says to the other half orc, "This is goat beat, and this is horse egg," to the half elf, and then the
Horse
dwarf like.
egg.
Yeah, the dwarf
Just
like.
because you have more ridiculous surnames does not make this more believable.
The dwarf silences him. He says, "Shut up, you idiot."
Horse egg. You
Horse
know horses don't lay eggs, right?
They all look very embarrassed, and
I don't think ducks lay beans either.
Oh God. Okay, so you checked out the rations. You see that the bookcases are filled with books, but also tons of rations, and like you said, you can even smell it coming up to this room. That there's a ton of food here.
I'm just to start taking all the food and throwing it on the table, being like, "Is this like your supply you guys holding up in here?"
And what do you know about that dwarf in the library? He was one of you guys. He was a janitor. You guys know him? What was his name? I don't know. Didn't matter to me. But he's not alive anymore.
We didn't kill that one, to be clear.
That one.
They must be
You're
talking
making
about
us seem like we're the bad guys here. I don't like this.
Donkey
Did you
Biscuit.
say there's a door there?
Yes, Donkey
Can I
Biscuit
open
says.
that?
Donkey Biscuit says that they must be talking about Rooster Muffin. Sorry.
Yeah,
Does
that-
Muffin
yes,
have
him.
any?
I
any
cannot wait to see the
entanglements with
table
chicken?
that these names were rolled on.
Can I open this door?
Okay, the door that you're standing near, that one Jeff
Yeah.
was talking about. Okay. Yeah, so that room is locked.
Oh, that's no problem for me.
That should be easily fixed.
Would you like me to lockpick that? I'll go ahead and lockpick that.
Group, what do you guys want to do?
I don't think that he waited for a vote.
I mean, if I see him lockpicking it, I wouldn't.
Yeah, I
intercede
would
or
just
anything.
maybe turn to Donkey and say, he's about to open that door. If there's something behind there that we should be concerned about, remember, you're tied to a chair. You might want to tell us.
Donkey Biscuit says, well, you won't be... And then he gets, again, interrupted by the dwarf. Donkey, shut up.
Well,
Did
what?
I successfully lockpick it or no? I rolled a 19.
You try, but this is strange. You can't get it.
I'm
you
going to
feel
say
like you would
Jeopardy in
have,
front of
though.
the door again.
Give me an Arcana check, Mike.
Oh, that's not something I'm very good at, but okay.
Are there any loose pieces of cloth around, or any types of like tablecloth or napkins
Yeah.
or anything?
No.
No.
There's an arcane lock spell on this door as well.
All right, so we need the password for this one. And we'll do it the easy way first. You tell it to us, and maybe I'll consider untying you. And then we'll hand you over to the bookworm. Or I could just, poke around in your brains a little bit. Can I make intimidation, I guess?
Yeah. Or are you doing it to Donkey Biscuit?
Yeah.
Okay.
That was a terrible roll. God.
I'm
Did
gonna give you
somebody,
advantage.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say,
give you
can I
advantage on
assist
it,
him
though.
by just kind of like staring down the one that he's talking
Yeah.
to and just like popping an acid splash into my hand every once in a while?
I was gonna say you're gonna get advantage on this, Mike, because there's no way he's not terrified.
All right, 14.
Okay, 14. That's good enough. Donkey looks at the dwarf, and the dwarf like gives him the evil eye, and he says it's Stonky says,
Stonky says.
and the door opens. All right, I'll open that for you. The rest of you can decide what you'd like to do.
Who is this? Stanky? Heard it two ways now.
All right. No one will respond to you. Even Donkey at this point is looking down at his lap. But I will read you the description here, Mike, because you just walked in. So this circular chamber appears to be a private study. There's a large bay window. There's a fireplace along one wall that's unlit and is faced by two burgundy armchairs. One is small, the other is large. Tall bookcases are built into the wall opposite the fireplace, their contents protected behind wood and glass doors. A rolling ladder attached to the ceiling rail allows access to the highest shelves. An oak table is bolted to the floor, flanked by two high chairs designed for shorter people, and two chairs built for human-sized folk. Lying on the table is a small piece of paper.
All right, what's the paper say?
It is what languages do you read?
Common, Elvish, Sylvan.
Okay, you can't discern it.
All right, I'll pick it up and walk back into this chamber with that. Say, I can't read this. Does anyone know what this says?
It is Gnomish, if anybody reads Gnomish.
I do not. I read 5 languages, but Novish is not one of them.
Does it strike anyone else as odd that all the furniture in here is bolted down?
What does this say?
Donkey Biscuit does not know Gnomish, so he says, I don't know. I don't read a Gnomish.
Does anyone else here speak Gnomish?
The dwarf does.
All right. There would be kind of a shimmer in his hand as this translucent purple dagger appears. And he says, well, I tried the easy way. Donkey, I'll save you for last. And I'll go to the half-orc next to the dwarf, I guess.
Yep.
And I'll slowly just start pushing the dagger into the psychic dagger into the back of his skull.
All right.
And say,
well,
at any point, if you want to read this note for me, you can.
the dwarf looks at you steel-eyed and do your worst, he says.
All right, I'm going to dispatch the orc.
Wow, okay, so the orc's dead. Horse Egg is dead. You kill Horse Egg.
It wouldn't leave us. There wouldn't be a wound on his body, though. He would just keel over dead.
Gotcha, because it's a psychic. Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
There's 3 more of you.
Donkey
You can
says,
keep doing this.
Donkey says, read the letter. And Duckbean smugly says, kill us all then.
Who's the? It's
Goat
Who are the other two other than Donkey? Who's the other one?
Duckbean is the dwarf, Goatbeat is the half-elf.
All right, I'm
I
gonna go
think.
to the half elf.
Actually, no, Horse Egg was the half-elf, so whatever, it doesn't matter. You killed the half-elf then. You go
All
to
right,
the other.
I'm gonna. You know what? Before you do that, as you're walking over, I'm gonna try to talk to Donkey again. Donkey, now is really the time to start talking. If you don't want yourself and your friends to all end up like the folks downstairs. What's going on here? Why are you chained to these chairs? And I'll even try to persuade him, even though it's not gonna go well.
Go ahead.
Hold on. It didn't roll. Hold on. Oh. The first one was a 6. It didn't go well.
Okay, you rolled a 6. But
Yeah.
I'll give you advantage on this because Donkey wants to... he wants to be persuaded. He's ready to help, but he's not too sure.
Okay, so the advantage would have given me a 10 then instead of the 6.
Okay. Unfortunately, Duckbean is really being the thorn in your side here. Duckbean keeps telling him, don't you dare, Donkey, don't you dare.
I'm gonna
Is
take
this
the
really-
rope. I'm gonna take the rope from Horse Egg and just untie it, and I'm just gonna I'm gonna go behind Duck Egg as the dwarf,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just gonna put it in his mouth to bind his mouth so he can stop yelling at Donkey. And I'm
Gotcha,
just
okay.
gonna kind of quickly tie it so he kind of keeping his mouth slightly open with the rope in it.
Okay.
While this is going on, I want to sneak up these stairs a little bit
Sure.
and just kind of see if I can get an idea if there's anyone else upstairs.
Sure
And
thing.
I have stealth if you care.
Yeah, roll it, please.
Alrighty, let me find it.
Damn.
Pretty
Plus
stealthy.
21?
How do you?
Nice.
21. What?
At 1 level in Rogue is really paying off.
So, Jeff, you
18
approach very
18
stealthily.
dex expertise.
Oh, yeah. You did?
I'm
That
sorry?
was your level 1 rogue expertise?
Level 1 rogue, expertise on stealth, and medium armor master, so I don't get disadvantage.
Gotcha. So you approach a iron door very stealthily due to your expertise, and it is closed, but you can jiggle the handle. It's not locked. Going
Okay.
in?
I'll give it a listen before I do anything else.
No noise.
Okay. I'll come back down.
Okay.
Just wanted to make sure we weren't going to get
Okay, so you know the door is
Joined.
unlocked, and there's no noise, so most likely no threat. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Now, Donkey, your friend here can't interrupt you anymore. And honestly, he probably will not last very long here, considering how
Why are
helpful
you
he's
guys
being.
tied up anyways?
You should probably start helping us before we find something that makes you less useful.
Donkey will, at this point, after all these, attempts to intimidate, persuade, he breaks down, cries. And he says, all right, please, but just don't hurt us. Don't hurt us. And Duckbean is like, ugh.
Not our long suit.
He says, well, Stonky's, he's gonna launch this place.
Did you say launch?
Like with a catapult?
Well, I don't really know how it works. I'm not too smart, but I listened to Stonky, and he's gonna make this place fly, I think.
Are we talking about the tower, or are we talking about Candlekeep?
The tower, yeah, we're gonna go into the air, into a place called space.
Who is Stonky?
Stonky's, our leader. He's one of the custodians here. Please don't hurt us, please, please, please.
What?
Why
what
are
is the
you named
interest of
after a bar animal?
custodians?
Yeah, exactly, Randall.
It's our,
Why do you have these names?
those are our aliases, our code names. Oh,
Yeah,
God,
but you're
please.
janitors here. Everyone must know who you are. You're on staff. Do you really
You're
think?
literally wearing your uniforms.
Wait, I want to clarify something. When we say custodians, we don't actually mean janitorial staff, do we? We mean caretakers of the library.
Yes. Well, no. They are like the custodial staff, like people who would do the
Yeah.
menial jobs.
Okay,
You
so
literally
these are
mean
literally-
janitorial staff.
Okay, I want to make sure that we were dealing with menials and not with
Yeah.
librarians.
I thought the way you were thinking at first until they attacked us with brooms.
Yeah, these are literally the garbage men.
Yeah, I'm thinking this is like a like bourgeoisie being overthrown type.
Yeah.
Thing. We're interrupting a class rebellion.
Why are you tied to chairs? I'm like, it would be strange when Javier says this, because there would be like, when he was like literally sticking a knife in someone's back, the winter side of him was coming out, but with the more curiosity, it seems like the ice is fading and kind of like
Stonky.
spring leaves are coming on him.
Yeah, Stonky says... sorry, it's not Stonky. Donkey Biscuit says... well, Stonky said that when we go up in the air, it's going to be rough, and we need to be safe, so we tied ourselves down.
Wait, so
What
you plan on
exactly-
going immediately? Or were you just going to stay tied down until whatever time this tower was supposed to take off?
Well,
What time was this tower supposed to take off?
well, when was the when did he turn the? And he says, what were they called? The rocks? And the other half orc says to him, or the half elf says to him, no, they're called roquettes. And then the dwarf Duckbean says, rocket, you idiot.
You mean like fireworks?
Yeah, like that. Rocks is rockets.
Yes, I know dancers by that name.
Oh.
He
Really
says,
quite a
when did
delightful
we-
show if you've ever found yourself at Baldur's Gate.
When
So let
when
me
did we?
ask you a question. These roxets that they were turning on, did he do that already? Was that what that shaking was, guys?
Donkey Biscuit nods.
Doesn't look like it was too successful then.
Well, it was set for an hour.
An
Oh
hour
God.
when
How
that
long has it
happened.
been?
How long has it been?
So everyone watching, I'm going to put up the actual timer that's been going.
Oh
Um,
no.
So it's
I
coming
guess
up
an
right
hour
now.
was all we needed on that telepathy.
So in the,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what I was thinking in my head when that went off. I was like, that might be okay. So
That'll be enough.
that might be okay. So
Is there
here's the deal.
is there anything else of note in this room that I would stand out to me as something of value or importance?
Not really. I mean, without serious looking around, perhaps, but you could probably just see that there's a staircase going up. The stairs obviously back down. There's tons of books and food, but really nothing of note out in anywhere. Real quick, though, so how we're going to work this. So as we've been playing, I have had the timer going once the earthquake started. All right. Now it's paused right now because I'm explaining everything. Anytime we had a combat, I paused it because, combats would really take like 30 seconds. Anytime that you asked me a question where I had to like respond, I tried to stop it as often as I could. So as of right now, we have 30 minutes and 37 seconds.
Left or
Left.
past?
Correct. No, left. So about a half an hour
Not
has
much
passed.
of a difference either way.
Yeah, either way. Yeah. Now I'm going
Those
to follow.
extra 37 seconds, guys. That's gonna be it. That's what we
it.
need.
I am going to keep this timer going at all times. It's at this point, it is now on the stream. People can see it. And
All
if we
right.
stop, if we do anything like this, where we're clarifying something, I will try to stop it. You could even remind me, say, did you stop it? Because I guarantee I feel like I might forget.
Tap the chess clock.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well,
so,
I feel that if that is the case, we should get moving. These idiots are tied up. Let's go.
okay, so it's starting.
I didn't
I'll
hear
take
nobody in the
I'll,
next room.
I'll just kind of pull the rope down out of the dwarf's mouth so you can speak. You've been very helpful. And just
All right,
walk.
Ostran, why don't you lead the way?
Alrighty.
Okay,
Let's open the door. If we didn't hear anything.
sure. Where do you want to go now? Upstairs?
Up, yeah.
Okay,
Wait, those side things, were those just windows looking out on the town, or were those?
correct.
Okay.
They're windows.
Okay, so I don't think there's anywhere else to go, is there? Was there a way down from the first floor?
None that you saw.
Okay,
All right.
moving on. Open the door.
I'll move you all. Okay. So you open the door, and you see an observatory. All right.
And no
I'm gonna-
people.
Go ahead.
No people?
No people. I'm going to read you the description now, and I've paused it. All right. So the top level of the barn door is an observatory with 3 wide, windowed alcoves. The chamber houses a large telescope mounted on a revolving dais. A small chair is bolted to the dais behind the telescope, with an iron lever jutting up from the floor next to it, topped by a perfectly round ruby. A small wooden steering wheel attached to the chair is adorned with glowing numerals at its copper-plated center. There are 3 large chairs along the wall that have likewise been bolted to the floor, all facing the telescope. 2 lengths of rope are fastened to each chair, including one on the dais, so like a seatbelt, basically. Chains and wheels attached to the tower's conical metal roof suggest that the strong, tightly fitting panels can be retracted, enabling the telescope's user to peer into the starry heavens on a clear night, but it's closed. All right, I'm going to start the timer. You can discuss.
Does anyone know how to read these? I would point to the runes.
Rune? What are the runes?
There are runes on the steering wheel.
What language are they in? Or is it not a language? Is it like carvings, Bobby?
You're asking me about the
runes on the steering
and
wheel.
I did pause it. Yep, the runes on the steering wheel. The runes are in Gnomish, which none of you speak.
So good.
Oh, God.
I'll be right back. And Kazimar's gonna go back, go downstairs, and he's gonna just take his length of rope and just kind of tie it around the dwarf, like his torso, so that his arms can't extend. And then he's gonna cut the rope that's tying him to the chair and just kind of like grab him by his back and just start leading him up the stairs.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to plop down in this small chair because it seemed about the right size for me. More or less.
The chair, yeah, definitely for you. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Just trying to get a feel for. I'm not moving any controls yet, but I'm just trying to get a sense for it. And I can. Is the telescope positioned so that I can see through it? What?
You know what? I'm gonna apologize to you, Randall. Although that is a good idea to go down and get the dwarf. I was reading something different. The steering wheel actually, you don't have to. It's legible. You could all read it. It's actually just numbers. I apologize.
Oh,
So I
okay.
paused it to explain this to you. I'll tell you what it is. So the numerals that are on the rocket, there's 3 numerals, read 646. This number will scroll up if the wheel is turned clockwise, and it'll scroll down if the wheel is turned counterclockwise.
Interesting.
But
Does
it is
it
set at
seem to be-
646.
Does it seem to rotate the telescope or something?
No, it does not. No. Now I'm starting the timer. Go ahead.
Okay.
But what you could even test it. You move it left or right, and you'll see it
Yeah.
goes down a little bit, up a little bit.
Yeah. Did it change the orientation of the telescope? Did it rotate the dais? Didn't seem to do anything obvious.
Correct.
Hmm.
Do we see controls for opening the doorway so the telescope can see out?
There is a lever that's next to the steering wheel.
Oh
Um,
yeah, pull the lever in the rocket. That sounds like a really good idea.
No need to do that. But when you look at the lever, you do see that there are 3 resting locations. They are labeled coop, shed, and stable. Right now, it is
Shed
positioned
and
coop.
stable.
Yep, right now it is in the coop position.
As in
Even the
COOP.
fucking lever has code names.
Oh, sorry, no. Right now,
Stable.
yeah, it's in coop. It's in coop.
It
No.
goes in coop.
I apologize. I'm misreading everything here. The lever is in stable.
As in, this is in stable position. Just kidding. It's a farm.
Correct. So it's in the stable spot, but there's shed and coop.
Okay. I'm gonna do something dumb. I'm gonna pull the lever.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull the lever, and I'm gonna go. We're in stable right now. I want to move it to.
We're in
And
coop.
stable is all the way to one direction, right? And then shed would be in the middle, and coop would be on the other side.
We're in coop though. We're
So
not in
you're
stable.
it's no.
No, we're
I,
in
I,
stable.
I misread it
Oh.
before. You're in stable.
Oh, okay, sorry. Okay.
So I have paused it because something is about to happen. So you pull the lever down. Let's see here. Everyone
So
in the
it was-
room needs to give me
Yeah.
a dexterity saving throw.
Oh Jesus.
Does that include me since I went downstairs?
You're here. You're here.
Oh, I'm here now. Okay.
You're here. Everyone give me a
Oh,
And then
dexterity
it's
no.
saving.
duck egg also.
Did you bring Duck Egg up? You did?
I would have brought. Yeah, I brought him up.
All right, he will die from this damage. So
Should have been strapped into his chair. I guess they
Poor
were all right.
bastard.
you give me a dexterity saving throw, and I will tell you who passes and what damage you take.
Oh, I didn't roll well.
All right, so if you rolled a 16 or higher, you're going to take half of this, but the room fills up with lightning, and you all take 36 lightning damage, half as much.
I
on
think
a
you
success.
mean I take 0 lightning damage on it.
Right, for your
We
rogue.
get it. You're a rogue.
Yeah, evasion or whatever it is. Yeah.
Oh my
So
God.
you take half. Mike takes none.
I don't think it helps.
Everybody else failed. Yeah, so everyone takes 36. Mike takes none. And with that, 3 creatures appear in the lightning. I'm going to show you what they are, and we'll get
Quick
into
question.
combat here.
Do I have my shield? Do I get to use my shield master thing?
Yes,
Never
but
mind. I
did you-
failed the throw, so it doesn't matter.
Yes, but you did fail. Yeah, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I failed the throw, so let me take
fine.
my 36. You say?
That's rough.
Okay, so 3 hideous creatures appear here. They, because you're pretty advanced travelers, you probably could tell these are golems, but they're crackling with lightning electricity. And we're going to start combat here. Roll initiative for me.
Oh shoot! I rolled a
Aw.
7, but I wasn't. I hadn't clicked my token apparently.
That's okay, we're not doing it by that way anyway, so. That I don't have it set up to do the initiative like that. But it's
Yeah.
okay. All right. So let's go to...
That was a good roll. 3.
Yeah.
I got a 19.
Got a nat 1.
All right, so we got Javier 3. No, Javier 19.
I just rolled
Yeah,
a 20.
Casimir 3. Casimir. Javier 19. Orla 20. Nice. And Ostran 7. Okay, great. All right, so Orla, it looks like you're going to be going first. These creatures appear. Again, they're crackling with lightning energy, and they just appeared out of the burst that struck the room. You're up.
Oops. Trying to measure. Yeah, he's within reach of me. I'm gonna smack this guy. I don't have to move to do it because I have a reach weapon. And
There's also a guy right next to you.
Yeah, there's a
is
guy right
there?
next to you.
Wait, I didn't see the guy next. Oh, you're right. There is a guy right next to me. So actually, I'm gonna split it between the two. I think I'm gonna hit one and then the other. I'm gonna hit 2 people.
Okay.
So, first hit is going on. Did that roll? No, it didn't. Hold on. The first hit's gonna go on the guy that's right in front of me. The
And
one
what'd you get
next
to hit?
This guy.
No, what did you roll? Or did you not
Oh,
roll?
I did. It didn't roll yet.
Oh, okay, go.
I'm just. Did that roll? I don't know. My sheet's sluggish tonight.
No, it did roll on my screen, so you got a 24. That will hit.
Okay. This one's on the second. And did that roll?
28, yes.
Yes. Roll nice.
Okay. And then third is gonna be the with the butt of my halberd.
What type of weapon is this, Orla?
It is a halberd, and
So
I have the pole master expertise.
It's
Is it
magic.
a magical
And
weapon?
It's magic.
It is magic. Okay, go ahead.
It is magic. It's a magic halberd. So, so 24, 28, 29. I think all of them probably hit.
They all hit.
So on this friend right here, we've got 26.
On the first one?
And yep, and on this guy over here, it's a 7. Oh no, wait, I did that backwards. That's fine. It's fine.
What's your total?
My total, but it's
7.
split between the two. So the first, this
7.
guy actually is going to be the 16 and the 7. So that's, he took actually 23 damage, and then
You
this
rolled
guy.
the butt of your thing twice, not the
I?
attack twice. Yeah, the 7 and the 10 are both bludgeoning, and they were D4 rolls.
Yeah, so then what we'll do is
Hold
just
on.
roll
So,
another
so we'll
slash
say
and I'll
that
take it off this guy.
the first 2 were on this guy.
Yep.
And then I'll roll just the damage on this guy.
Correct.
So then the first guy
Sorry
took
about that.
26.
Yep, and I already got him. So we're just going on the last, the guy to the north.
There we go.
11. Got it.
11.
Okay, great. So you did 26 to the one in the south, 11 to the one north of you.
Sorry about that.
Oh, good. All right, so that's your attack action. Anything else?
No. No.
Okay.
Not at the
All right,
moment.
so then we're going to go to Javier.
I'm going to throw some psychic daggers. Alright, so I'm going to throw the first one at the guy closest to me. $24.
That will hit. You can tell these are pretty slow or sluggish looking creatures. You seem to
So
hit
that's
them
going to
with
be
ease.
11 psychic plus another 15. That was not a great sneak attack. So 26.
That'll hit.
And then I'm just going to throw another one at him, even though it won't do as much damage, might as well. 13.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. I took the 11 first, so I'm going to do 15, and now 13 does hit as well.
So that's just going to be another 3.
Great. Okay. All right, so this one next to Orla has taken quite a bit of damage. If you have any other bonus actions or anything like that, or no, you took your bonus, didn't you?
Yeah, the bonus action was to throw the second dagger.
Right. Okay. Anything else from you, or are you done?
No, I'm gonna stay there, I think. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to go with the enemies now. Just got to roll something first. Okay. All right, so they're going to go to the nearest enemy. So we'll go 1 and 2. And these creatures are going to attack the people they just kind of went after. So Kazimar, you're getting attacked. Orla, you're getting attacked. And Ostran, you're getting attacked. Lucky you, Javier. All right, so
I'm
here
okay.
we'll go with top to bottom. Kazimar first. They're going to slam into you with their electrical bodies. Does a 19 hit?
19 hits.
Okay, second attack. 23. Again, I'm always taking the first roll, they're not rolling with advantage. All right. So
Yeah.
first one does 16 bludgeoning,
Oof.
and the second one does, oops, I rolled twice by accident. So 30 in total, 16 and 14. Ignore that the third attack. And
He
then we
is
go
not
to
looking hot.
All right,
Yeah,
am
go
I
on.
right? Second fight, time to wipe.
Orla.
Did call that.
Orla, an 18. And a 13. Orla, what do you got? Any of those hit?
The 18 is going to hit.
All right. That's going to do a total of... Oh, it counted as a crit, but we're not
Yeah,
doing it as a
roll
crit,
the
so-
roll the second one, Bobby.
Yeah, I'll roll the second
Or
one. I'll roll the second one. 13 damage.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Sorry. And they do lightning damage. Does say bludgeoning there, but it's actually changed to lightning. Not that it really matters, I'm sure. All right. Now we go to
Alert.
the group. Oh, no, then Ostran. Can't forget you. Got to give
No.
you your due. All right. A 26 and a 15.
Well, the 26 will and the 15 won't.
Okay. 10 lightning damage to you.
Damage. Okey-doke.
Okay. Now we go to Javier. No, excuse me, Casimir. Oh, no, Ostran. And then Casimir. Sorry, I apologize. Ostran and
Okay.
Casimir.
So I am going to. Okay. Well, I'm gonna hit the one. What's the status? The one that Orla's hit is in bad shape.
Yes.
The
that's
one by me is
damage
not
the
hurt
most.
at all, and the one over by Casimar is slightly damaged.
Correct. Yep.
Okay. So I'm going to attack the one in front of me here, just for
Okay.
starters. So we'll just see how that goes. Oh, that's a crit.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay, so I am a piercer. So let's roll the damage. I'm going to get to add another D8. Okay, I want to re-roll that too, also. So I'm
Is this
gonna
a
get to
magical
roll
weapon, Jeff?
two. It's a rapier.
Is it
But
magic?
it's magic, right?
It is +1.
Okay. You would have
Yes.
been very upset.
Oh, I have a feeling it would have been conductive.
You would have been very
No.
upset.
Okay.
I mean,
Uh,
looking at the minis, these are flesh golems. You would have done 0 damage.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I am going to I'm going to re-roll for piercer the 2
Okay.
for starters. So the 2 becomes a 6, so that's 4 more. Let's see. So that first attack, oh geez, I need a better macro. 2. This is too confusing for me. So I rolled a
So it looks like, to me,
4 and a
17
6
damage.
is 10. What?
17 damage?
Yeah, and then I get to add my piercer for the crit.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. So roll another D8, right?
Yeah, and this just adds right on top, another 3. So
Oh, is it?
so that apparently
20.
is 20.
Gotcha.
And we will make that a trip attack. We'll use a superiority die to make a trip attack.
Sounds
So
good.
I get to add my d6 to that. So that's going to add 4 more points of damage. And he has to save versus
Jeff.
strength or fall prone.
Jeff, is
and
it
this
not
is-
D8, though? Is it not a
What?
D8? It's not a D8 for the Battlemaster dice?
I think at this level it's still d6.
I think it's...
Is it always d8? Did I?
It starts at D8, I believe.
Starts at D8.
Oh, okay. I'll
might even be at
roll a
D10.
d8 then.
You might even be at D10. We could double check that later, but go ahead
No,
and roll
it definitely goes up at 11 or something like that. Okay, so it's a 6. So add 6 instead of 4.
Gotcha. I rolled my strength to save. 15.
Okay, let me double check the trip attack. He needs a. What is it? Oh, it's.
My guess would be a
He
16
needs
or
a
17.
15, so he saved.
Oh, okay. All right, so he stays standing.
And I will hit him with my shield to try and knock him down as
Sure.
my bonus action. So that's strength athletics versus his strength athletics. I have a
Got it.
25 on that one.
Ooh, 25.
Yep.
Okay, let's see. 23. Battle. Epic battle there.
He goes down.
He goes down. All right, put the snail on him. He's down. Okay. Now we go to... Unless you have anything else, Jeff. Kaz, you go next.
Well, he's down, so I can move without provoking an opportunity attack, right?
Go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, let's get over here.
All right, then we go to Kaz.
Okay, so first, I would just kind of like reach out my hand and have like dark energy around it, and I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch as I reach out to grab him.
You're talking about Ostran, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, right.
I'm just like, thanks for coming over here, man. Just grab him by the throat.
That will hit.
Okay. Third level. Okay, so 15, and then I heal for half of that. And I'm going to quicken an acid splash on him as well.
Sure.
So it does 12 acid damage if he fails the DC 18 dex save.
Yep. I have a feeling he will fail. He does. 14.
Cool.
And it's 2 damage? No, 4 damage. 12 damage.
12 damage. 12 damage. I get
Okay.
to add my charisma to it.
Sweet. Yeah, that's pretty decent. Nice on a catch. Okay.
And yeah, he's gonna keep his hand holding onto him for the vampiric touch.
Okay. Take my hand. All right, so let's go to top of the order now.
That's cute.
Orla.
All right.
It is cute.
So I am going to. Whoops. I'm going to try to take this guy down. I'm going to focus my damage there.
On the one south of you.
I am. Yeah. Sucker punched me. No, I'm joking. So I'm going to hit him twice. It's in editing mode. Oh, there it is. Sorry. I'm gonna hit him twice if I can. If I actually hit. All right. So one was a 15.
Both will
just
hit.
15. Both will hit him.
Mhm.
All right. And then instead of using the butt of my weapon this time, I'm gonna use my planar warrior feat, which deals an extra d8 on that first attack hit.
Okay.
So, and d8. All right, so 24, 27 damage on this guy right here.
27 damage. Nice. Okay.
And he's still coming.
He's still up. He's still kicking it.
Stuck good.
I have a question for you. He like moved backwards and then moved forward. I don't know if that was a glitch on my screen. Is that?
I just
something
wanted
that
to
he
check his statistics here.
Gotcha.
his
No
HP.
problem.
But he's still there. He didn't move.
Okay,
That'd be
cool.
fun if he was able to teleport too, right? All right, now we go to Javier.
All right, I'm going to start off by throwing a psychic dagger at the guy next to Orla.
Yep.
14.
That hits.
So 6 psychic plus an additional 16. So that's going to be 22.
That's going to be down.
Nice.
And then I'm going to throw my offhand dagger, not at a person, but I'm going to throw it next to, I can't remember Randall's character's name,
Kazimar.
Kazimar. And instead, I'm going to teleport there.
Cool. So did you just say you threw the...
I threw a psychic dagger there, and then I basically followed it.
Oh, so you just like instant transmission and caught it your own dagger?
Sure.
Yeah, so I can.
Go with that.
Is that
Yeah.
was there a reason for that, or?
Here, it's my 9th level ability. It lets me spend one of my Psychonic Energy die to either increase the chance my attack hits, or I throw my dagger at an empty space and I can teleport there.
Ah, I see. Oh, so it has to be done that way. Gotcha. Okay, gotcha.
Oh, actually, I have to roll the die to see how many feet I can teleport, but we're not exactly
No, it's
in a
you're-
big space.
No, you're fine. Don't worry about it. Okay, so you teleport right behind Kaz, and then we go to the golem's turn. So this one's going to go on. They're gonna jump in here on Orla. So we'll go to attacks now. We've got one on Orla, one on splitting probably between Casimir and
The one on
Ostran.
Orla had to get up from prone.
Ah, okay. So yeah, he's still close. So 15 feet, 5, 10. Yeah.
As he
Okay, so
moves
it's-
into range, I can hit him.
Sure. You get pole arm. Go for it. I'm just gonna roll my
Stabby,
attacks
stabby.
on Orla and then the 2 of you up top. So I'll just roll them and we'll get to them when Orla's finished.
Sorry, I'm having trouble seeing if it's rolled there. Did that roll that
I
time?
do see
Yes.
it. Yep, I do
I
see
rolled
it.
a 28, and that's 10 damage on him.
Okay, great. 10 damage as he steps into the fray. And then I've got some rolls on you. So the first one was a 20, second was a 22. So Orla, I think those both hit you, right?
Yes, both of them hit.
All right, so the first one does 15, and second one does 10. Total of 25. For the top there, let me determine, because that might depend who gets hit. So on an even, Ostran's going to get the 22. It's odd. So Kaz, you get the 22.
I
And
will
then,
intercept that with my
Ooh.
interception fighting style.
Look at you.
So that's
Nice.
I get to reduce that by 1d10 plus my proficiency.
Sweet.
So take 11 off of that.
Nice. So it becomes 11. Not very much. Right?
Okay.
Randall, you're good, right?
Yeah, I'm still up.
Okay, and the 17 does not hit you, Jeff, correct?
17 does not.
All right, so that's their turn. We go to the group. We go back to Ostran and then Kaz. Nice,
Okay.
Jeff.
Is that behind him? That window? Is it glazed? Does it have glass, or is it just open?
No, not open. All the windows are fastened closed.
Okay.
Well, good thing that those windows will stop the vacuum of space.
Well, we don't know there is a vacuum in space. For all we know, there's air all the way.
I guess that's fair.
You've never been there. Okay.
Maybe Orla has.
Maybe.
Mm.
Maybe. Okay. Well, let's hit him a couple of times first, and then we'll decide what we're doing after that.
All right,
Okay.
Ostran. I roll a C7. Oh, no.
Oh,
what do
that's
you...
that's from the interception.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Is that 7 plus 4 taken off of
I see.
Kazimar's damage? Okay, so attacking him once. That's a crit.
Ooh, nice.
Okay, so the damage is 15 plus my extra die for piercing.
Yep.
19,
Gotcha.
and that works so well. We'll hit him again.
Oh my god!
Another crit.
Wow.
Whoa.
You rolled 3 crits in one combat.
Gee.
Okay, I'll
Roll that
re-roll
one.
that. I'll re-roll that one.
And Jeff took
replacing
the
it
piercer
with-
feat too, so it's even more dice.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna have 8 and 5, 13 plus the crit die, or the extra crit die for piercing. 13. That one's worth 16. That hits 16,
In total.
and we'll shove him with our we'll shove him with our shield.
Okay, I'll make a strength check.
Here comes mine.
You beat him again.
Okay, so he falls down prone.
He is prone. All right. We go to Kaz. Do you want to take advantage of this prone creature?
I do. I'm going to use my action to do another vampiric touch, which I guess now is at advantage.
Yeah.
Okay. Assuming that hits. So 16. 16 more necrotic damage. How is he looking?
He's looking beat up.
Beat up? Okay. Yeah, screw it. I'll bonus action. I'll quicken another acid splash onto him.
Yep.
So a DC 18 dex.
He's dead.
Nice.
Okay. You've handled 2 of the golems. There's 1 left. We go to the top of the order. Orla.
All right. I am gonna hit him. And I'm gonna use, because it's just him, I'm gonna use the, let me double check that. So I still have the planar warrior up, which means I have that extra 1d8 damage as well. So let me hit, oh, I should have rolled, I actually have to roll a check to see if I still have that up.
Go for
I
it.
forgot when he hit me. So give me 1 second to do that. So I... Yes, it's still up. All right, so I'm gonna attack him with my stabby stick.
The technical term. Yes.
Yeah, it's very, you know,
No
highbrow.
problem hitting.
All right, so 2, and then I'm gonna roll the extra d8. Oh my gosh. One, 2.
So I'm seeing 28 damage slashing plus your... Yep.
Plus 1.
Eights.
So 29 damage.
Okay, 29. Anything else from you? Javier's
no,
on deck.
that's it. I've used it. I've used my everything I got right now.
All right,
I will
Javier.
continue doing the only thing I can really do, and that's throwing daggers. So, that's crit.
Get him.
Jeez.
So that's 15 plus. I'm gonna roll this twice.
10d6. Crazy.
Not much I can
So-
do.
So
16,
15 plus 14 plus 17. What do we got there?
15 plus 14
Mm-hmm.
is 29.
29.
39, 46. He's dead.
Yeah.
Damn.
Nice job.
I was hoping to heal one more time.
How many crits?
Sorry, buddy.
How many crits
I
in that
would
combat?
just say, I'm not
That
feeling
was
well.
That was a lot of freaking crits.
Yeah, especially from somebody who took a feat that specifically buffs crits. Like
I have never had that feat pay off like that before.
that that was some craziness.
That was great. Lots of damage flying around in that battle.
Yay, roll 20.
All right, so I'll let you just kind of regroup for a second. I'm gonna start the timer back in about like 15 seconds.
Okay.
Okay.
Please don't touch the lever again.
I was gonna say we probably don't want to touch that lever again.
Something tells me we need to touch the lever again.
That being said, guys, I really don't feel well right now. She is like,
Did touching the lever do anything other than summon golems?
Well, it exploded lightning
first-
in our
Yeah, and
faces.
that.
So
That
it
was
does,
what really did damage.
Other than that, no big deal.
it does
um,
appear that you could maneuver the lever. So you were able to maneuver it, but it channeled the electricity and the golems. Now you can maneuver it up and down freely.
oh, wait. So that seemed to be just an effect of
that was a
moving the
trap.
lever in the first place. Oh, we're so good at guys. guys.
It was I thought that was what happened when you moved the lever.
I thought that's what happened when you
I
moved
didn't
the
realize
lever.
that was a trap. Okay.
Oh man, we should have looked for traps. Danielle.
The
I
one
know, it's
time
my
you
thing!
don't look for traps. The
God!
one time you know
I
Wait,
hit
this
it
is
with my
meant
10-foot pole and throw a
Every
chicken at it.
Time!
Is the trap disarmed now? Or was it like a one-time use, or do I have to play with it, Bobby?
I was just gonna say you can play with it now, and it seems to move.
Okay, so if what was the initial position it was on?
It was
It was
unstable.
initially in stable, and now it's in shed.
All right.
Shed.
If I go back down the stairs, are we in a different area?
You are in the same area. Nothing has changed. I know what you're thinking, like maybe rooms revolved or something. No, you're in the same position.
So, Bobby, I have a question
Are the
for you.
people dead?
I'm looking and I'm seeing these areas. 1, 2, 3.
Those are windows, I believe.
That's what I was gonna ask. Are they windows? When I
Windows
look out
are
the window, does anything out the window appear different?
They are bolted closed.
Lovely. When I
You
look
mean
through the telescope, does
opaque?
anything appear different?
The telescope does not appear different, and in fact, the roof that goes overhead is still closed.
All right. There's
Okay.
one more level on the thing. What if I switch to the last one?
Nothing happens either.
All right,
Oh.
friends.
The timer
gonna
is
go-
going. You have 25 minutes and 56 seconds.
I'm
I'm
gonna,
gonna-
Bobby. I'm gonna. I only got one shot at this. I'm gonna use my ethereal step.
Ugh.
What that does? What? Oh,
I'll pause the timer so you can explain it.
okay. So what that does is it basically allows me. To everyone else in the room, it would look like I just disappeared.
Mhm.
But what's actually happening is it's letting me go to the overlap between this plane and the ethereal plane.
Mhm.
Which allows me to just kind of examine. I know furniture in the room disappears, and anything that would be on this plane is kind of gone. I also can't interact with individuals on this plane anymore. But I just want to see if there's something going on, maybe on a more magical scale in here, as these levers have been changed. And we still have the psychic connection, right?
I think so. I
So
don't know
yeah,
if it-
I mean it's for an hour, so I should, in theory, be. Mike, is there anything saying that you have to be on the same plane of existence?
Well, he just walked out of the screen for a moment, but I will
Yeah,
say
Mike
that
is no longer on this plane of existence.
Mike,
I'll say that it works. It's magical. Why not? And if it's against the
okay,
rules,
so all right.
then we'll take it
So
back.
what I would do is I would do this. I would do the ethereal step. I would go into the ethereal plane.
Okay.
What do I see when I get there? Anything different?
So, there is nothing on the ethereal plane here for you to see. There's no like ghosts or anything like that or spirits. Everything seems to appear the way it is. I guess that, you can't communicate with the people, but you see them.
Mm.
All right, so all your companions are here. If you were to look down the stairs, you see all the custodians tied up still, the two that remain. And yeah, there's no other things in the ethereal plane here. Seems to be pretty mundane.
So what the heck did this lever do? Okay.
What about playing with the steering wheels? That do anything?
When you turn the steering wheel to the left, the numbers that are etched into the center change. Instead of being 646, it goes down. It goes up if you turn it to the right. You can go to whatever number you want, really.
Interesting. All right, I'm actually going to go downstairs.
There's no upstairs from here.
I'm going
down,
with him
down.
as well, actually.
No. He's checking. I
I'm
think
just
he's
asking. There's nowhere
Yeah.
else to go up, right?
No. So heading down.
What is this section? Is just the stairwell going down? Is that all
Correct.
that part of the room is?
Correct. Yep.
Okay.
All right. I'll move you down the stairs. What do you want to do
Bobby,
down
we
here?
didn't bring the book with us, did we?
Bookworm took it.
Yeah, I didn't think you gave it to it.
All right. I would just. I'm not gonna leave yet the ethereal plane yet, but I would just use that psychic link to let everyone know, like, I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm on another plane. I'm exploring for other
I think
opportunities.
it ends after one round.
No, I don't think so. I think it's longer.
It says it
One
it
round.
ends after the current round.
Oh, hold on.
But without expending a spell slot, but the spell ends at the end of the current turn.
Oh, okay. All right.
Okay.
So nothing happened because he played with the steering wheel while I was there too, and I didn't see anything.
Correct.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I'm back.
Donkey Biscuit will say, in tears, "Is Duckbean okay?"
No, a trap left by Stanky killed him. To be actually more accurate, a trap left by Stanky completely eviscerated him. I would have brought his body back down, but
I don't think that's the right term. I don't think he was eviscerated. I think it was more like fried.
Disintegrated. By
That's
definition,
term.
it cannot
a very
be.
Milos twist
Yeah,
there.
No, that's just Gru.
All right. I'm going to go to the bottom floor.
Okay. Go down to the bottom floor. I'll move you all. I'll move Mike for right now. But if everybody else wants
Kazimar stay with them.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay with on the second floor too. I want to ask
Alright.
them some more questions.
to. Okay, go. for
So, Bobby, I'm going to assume if I can't go up, I can go down. Can I make an investigation check?
it. Sure, go ahead.
Yeah, I want to go with Javier down there.
17?
A 17. So you see a couple of the short bookshelf to the north. There, you notice is a trap secret door here. Sorry, not trap door.
Can
A
I
secret
can I
door.
look to see if it's rigged with something that's going to blow my freaking face off?
Check for
Sure.
traps. Check for traps.
Yeah, check for
Poke
traps.
the
Go ahead.
10-foot pole.
Give me a perception check.
Throw a chicken at it.
15?
You are able to see that is not trapped, just secret.
All right, I am going to try to open it.
Okay, great. All right, so you open the door here, and it will lead you down. I'll show you where it goes. Let's go to the lighting. All right, and I paused it so I could do this. I feel like
I did say I was following him down there.
Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right.
Play
What-
back the tape.
Where did we leave the lever on? What are those options?
I think it's in coop right now. We moved it. Oh, or did we move? No, you moved it further, so it's in coop right now.
You could have moved it to whatever you wanted to, but you did move it to the third one, which was Coop.
Okay, I'm gonna go down. I'll call out. I'll say, guys, there's a secret door down here.
Okay.
I would look for the reactions on the faces of the remaining two people here. Do they seem like nervous about the fact that we found it? Maybe an insight check? I don't know.
Goat Beat is poker-faced. Donkey Biscuit's eyes go wide.
Also, I guess before I would go down, I'd say, ask them about what the meanings on the lever mean.
Yeah, I was gonna do that as well. So what does that lever upstairs do? Why is
Lever?
it named after other farmyard areas, and what is its purpose?
Donkey Biscuit says, I don't know. It was all Stonky's doing. He's the smart one.
So Stonky, you said turned on the rocket. Where is he?
He's the smart one. He's not on the rocket.
Well,
This is just a contrived way of killing like 15 people that he didn't like.
You know what? Stonky really wanted job security, and the best way to do it is to launch your coworkers into space.
Guys, I love the jokes, but we're on a time limit.
No.
Yeah, we're
22
getting
minutes.
likes.
22 minutes. You want to head down?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go down.
22 minutes. Okay, I'm going to pause the clock because I have to move us to a new page.
I'm gonna, since they're not really talking much, I'm going to do basically the same thing that I did to Duckbean, and like bind them on their torso with their around their arms,
Bring them on a leash.
and bring them down.
I'll take one of them. You can take the other. That's fine.
Sure.
I'll take Donkey.
You got the easy one. All right.
I have very high intimidation. I would like to intimidate him at some point.
That's fair. Okay,
So
so
I
we're gonna
put you-
take them on their leashes and head downstairs.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. So I put you all on the map here. You can decide your order, marching order. No big deal.
Can I make a stealth check?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea. As a matter of fact, that's such a good idea that
Can anyone here not make a stealth check?
You can all make stealth checks if you'd like.
is there anyone that is really bad at stealth checks?
I think you're all pretty
Okay.
dexterous.
I'm okay at them. I'm
Except for
not.
you, Danielle.
I'm not great. I have.
All
I
right.
only have
so,
like a plus
so
two.
Bobby, I have advantage on stealth because my magic item I took was the Cloak of Elvenkind.
Good.
So I'm
can roll
gonna
it.
go ahead.
I'm going to start the timer now that your tokens are here and you're all ready to go.
Oh, I don't know why that
32.
was with advantage.
A 42.
32.
32.
Just
I was
a
going to say, how did you
32.
get a 42? But you're good. That's pretty
All right,
solid.
I'm going to, with that roll, kind of try to peek around this corner.
Okay, fair enough. All right. So I'll tell you what you see here. So when you head down the stairs under the first floor here, just to give you a brief description, because I did pause it. The ceilings here are 20 feet high and flat. There's a lot of debris all over the floor. And there is light in this under level. There's burning oil lanterns that are hanging from hooks on the walls. So descending the staircase, as this unlit stone staircase curves downward, the air in the stairwell grows warmer. The staircase's inner wall, you can see here on the map, has given away, kind of where Orla and Kaz are. So there's a little bit of a wall broken away there. As you get down to the bottom of the steps, Mike, you see that a 30-foot diameter room opens up directly beneath the barn door tower. 4 10-foot long metal cylinders protrude from 20-foot high ceiling, glowing with intense heat and shedding bright embers that rain down onto the floor. 4 mechanical constructs resembling wolf-sized, dog-headed cockroaches march in a circle around the perimeter of the cylinders.
Can I make, I don't know, an intelligence check? Can I tell if these things are immune to psychic damage?
Go ahead.
$18.
You would probably think that these are mechanical in nature, so perhaps if psychic damage would affect it, I don't know if it would. Does psychic damage even affect non?
Well, it depends on the monster stat block. I don't know. It will tell you.
Yeah.
Hope you have normal daggers too.
Yeah, I'm gonna
I
say
mean, I
that.
do, but they're not.
I'm gonna say that more traditional damage would suffice, but they do seem pretty large, and they're made of some sort of strong metal.
All right, I'm gonna kind of make like one of those Navy SEAL motions to like stop and then hold up 3 fingers.
Okay.
3 of them. Can
I'm
I?
gonna assume that we can understand that means there's something here, and I'm gonna put armor of Agathis on myself.
There's 3 somethings down there. Can I see past? Can I see these things from where I am behind him
You should probably be able to see with your lighting, right?
with my lighting?
Yeah, doesn't you see some of it, right?
Oh yeah. Well, I can see just a little wedge.
Because of the walls.
Yeah.
It's where
Okay.
you
I
are
can
in the
see.
staircase.
Yeah.
Right now, I can see the edge of the rightmost one.
Yep. You see it then.
All right, if
Okay. I want to
given
know.
our stealths, if Ostran and I attack, we get a surprise round.
I want to know my enemy before we do that, though.
You have to spend a minute though.
Oh, have we not spent a minute looking at them?
Technically, no. I paused the timer so I could give you the descriptions and stuff like that. So if you want to wait a minute, you can.
Okay. Well, no, it's not worth it. These
Okay.
things are tougher than we are. We know that.
I'm drinking a healing potion as
So-
well.
Going into combat with this, Mike.
I before we start, I do want to out of combat go ahead and do my second win.
Sure, go for it. So,
Okay.
so then what we'll do is you all had a chance to prepare. I stopped the timer right here because we're going to go into combat. Mike and then Ostran will get their sneak attacks, or your surprise attacks, I should say.
1d10 plus fighter level.
And then just roll me initiative when you can.
So I'm getting back 13. Okay, that was important. And initiative. Oh. Oh, 16, that's not bad.
There we go. Sorry. This 17 was my first one.
Okay. All right, so these are your attacks first, or are they your initiatives?
I did my initiative first.
Okay, so we got Javier at a 17.
Orla
We've
got an 18.
Orla got it. You're always like one above Javier.
I don't know why. I don't even have a good initiative.
16 here.
16 for Ostran. And we got...
I got a
Kazimar
13.
Okay, great. All right. Okie doke. All right, so we'll do the sneak attacks first because they do not see you coming. Ostran and Javier. Decide what you'd like to do.
I am going to throw a normal dagger and a psychic dagger just to see what happens. So I'm going to
Okay.
do my first attack with my normal dagger. I did not program it in because I'm an idiot. +9. It's a 13 hit.
13 does not hit.
All right, and then I guess the psychic one. 28.
That'll do it.
So it's only be 1 psychic damage, but an additional 17 from the sneak attack. So 18.
Wow. 18 damage. Okay, great. All right, so that's your first attack. So on the closest cockroach dog, you hit for 18 damage. Jeff, what are you doing?
Well, I've gotten myself caught on a wall, Bobby. I can't move my token.
Oh, there you go. Hold on. How's that?
Okay. Well, oh, Jesus, there's 4 of them. Nice counting, buddy.
Well, I can't see them all.
I can see them now. Okay, well, if I'm managing to sneak, my sneak attack, I'll hit this one. This is the one he hit, right?
Yep.
That one.
All good.
Okay, I'm gonna hit it with my sneak attack, and that sucked.
Well, hold on. If we have surprise, shouldn't we have had advantage?
You should. Yes.
I didn't. I should have a second attack then,
Why is that?
because I didn't roll with advantage on that first dagger.
Oh, go for it then.
Okay,
And Jeff, you can reroll that too.
I will.
that
Resolve him
first-
first.
That first dagger would have hit, so it would
Yeah,
be
looks
an
like it's gonna hit.
additional 8 damage, Bobby.
Okay, gotcha. Go ahead, Jeff.
Okay, so I already rolled once that missed, so I'll roll the other half of that advantage roll on the first attack. And that's a 13. That did not get much better.
Did not hit, unfortunately.
Okay, so I've got a second attack, and this one I am rolling with advantage.
There you go.
So I've got a 26. Okay, so we'll do our damage, which is I'll re-roll that. Since it's just the one die, I'll re-roll the whole thing. Ha! Okay, so that's a 7. Do I get the sneak attack on that?
You do.
Since it was the second attack,
Yeah,
Okay.
you're gonna get it. It's gonna go at the same
Yeah,
time.
it doesn't as long as you hit.
it's an extra big 2, so that's 9.
So
And it costs me nothing, so I'm gonna do it. I'll hit him with my shield,
okay.
and that is an athletics check for me. Oh, I rolled that with advantage. I shouldn't have. So
It's
the
17.
first one was a 17.
It's gonna pass.
It beat you.
Passes. Okay.
All right.
So, oops,
All right.
not so good this time.
So now we go into combat order here. So we've got Orla first. starting with you. Then it's gonna go. Sorry, yeah, Javier, then Jeff, then Kaz. Don't know why I said Jeff, but go ahead, Orla.
Well, oops. All right, so I'm gonna drag this because I still have a prisoner behind me. On a leash. So I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. Whoops. Am I stuck here? I'm stuck here as well. I don't know what's going on with that Bobby, but I can't move. Okay. 5, 6. I don't actually want to go in range of them. What I'd like to do is I'd like to stay maybe here to the point where I can see them. Whoops.
Yeah, so I'm gonna turn off the wall clinging
Thanks.
for this one because it's tight quarters here.
Yes.
But I don't know if you can. I guess you could stand where Mike is standing.
Okay. Even if I could stand here next to him, which it wasn't letting. There we go. Oh. And then I'll pop back. I have enough movement that I can go here and then back behind him. So that's the plan.
You'll take an op attack from there, though.
What?
You'll take an op attack to do that.
He'll take it. You're right. He will take it off. Fine. Then I will stand here and try to. I'm gonna plant spike growth here. Actually, I don't want to get you in there, so I'll plant it maybe here on this wall. So it is a 20-foot radius centered on a point.
So right
So
here,
I'm gonna,
or back further.
yeah,
Now-
I'm gonna put it basically do whatever I can to not hit Ostran.
So just answer me this question though. So let's say the area, can it take damage? Can the spike growth take damage?
And the spike growth take damage. Let me read really quick.
I don't
somebody,
believe
like-
so.
No, I don't think so. It's difficult
Okay.
terrain, and when the creature moves into the area, it takes 2d4, or it takes 2d4 for every 5 feet it travels.
Okay, gotcha. So
It looks natural. Not that it matters. They saw it happen, so they know that it's there. Any creature you can't see it at the time must make.
so you want it to be like here, is what you're saying.
Yeah, basically, I want it to not hit us. That would
Okay,
be
so
great.
like that. Perfect.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's perfect. All right, so I'm gonna cast that, and I guess no, I can't really do an attack right now because I have a guy on a leash with me, and I need 2 hands to do my attacks.
Well, I mean, you could drop the leash for free. If you want to.
Yeah. I'm gonna drop the leash, I guess, and I'm
Okay.
actually going to do a rangery thing and hit with my bow.
Ooh.
I know! Shocking. So here we go. Let's go with my longbow. Hits a 9. It does nothing. The first one. But
Yep,
should be... Oh,
does
wait.
not hit.
No, actually, I can't even do that. I can't do that because I cast a spell. So that's it. That's my whole turn, actually.
Oh, right. Spike growth is your action. Duh. Yes.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Yep.
Duh.
So
Never
many
mind.
of my things are bonus actions that I forgot it's an actual action. Nope,
No
so
worries.
I'm done. I'm just gonna pop back. I guess, whoops.
I
I'll
just
pop
moved
back
Javier to-
here
yeah.
and call it a day and
Okay,
hide
so
a
then we
little
go
bit.
to Javier.
All right, I'm gonna start flinging some daggers. $19 hit.
19 hits.
9 plus. So that's gonna be 25.
25 damage.
Yep.
Gotcha,
And then
okay.
I'll throw another one. 21. So that's gonna be another 4. So that'll be 29 damage total.
Cool. Gotcha. All right. And then we go to Ostran.
Yeah. Okay. Well, we'll hit it, I guess. Sure.
Sure.
Well,
Go for it.
hit it once. Oh, well, the first one was a 23. I'll turn
23.
advantage off. What?
23. Yep, that hits.
Yep, that hits.
10.
10 piercing.
Okay. Anything
And
else?
we'll hit it again. 12.
12 ain't gonna do it.
12 ain't gonna do it, and I got nothing that'll bump that up, but I will hit it with my shield because
Sure.
that's my thing. And this time I have
A tie.
a 17. So that, I think,
I think ties go to the defender here.
ties go to the runner. Yeah.
It's got to
Okay.
be. It's got to match your score, whatever you got. It's like you set the DC.
Okay.
right.
That's it for me then.
All right. So then we go to Kaz.
Okay, Kaz is going to see, obviously, there's a lot of fighting, and just kind of look to Donkey and just like kind of pull the leash in close so he's like an inch away. If you run, it won't go well. And then he's going to just drop the leash and go to right in front of Javier.
Okay.
Why did we bring that? Why did you bring that?
Figured that they're probably just going to die up there anyway, so having someone who knows the place might be useful.
I don't have to outrun the tiger. I just have to outrun you.
Exactly. Also, worst case, if I need something to heal off of, I can just.
We're not really
Your hit point batteries.
that's 2 free blood bags for me, man.
God. I'm regretting giving you that help. Maybe I should have given it to Javier.
That's me as a player thinking that he's not gonna just execute somebody for like 10 HP.
I mean,
going to-
I'm good. I haven't taken any damage yet. I'm playing my rogue the way a rogue's supposed to be played.
Yeah,
Yes.
you were the only one to dodge that lightning. I'm going to kind of look to where, like, kind of line it up the same way that Danielle did with her spike growth, and I'm going to kind of like point to get a vitriolic spear to hit all of them in like the same area to basically just cover the.
Sure. What's the
spike
save?
growth. It's a DC 18 dex save.
Okay, so then we'll start with the one that's injured. That's a 17. You said it's DC 18? Okay, so that one fails. It's going to take 27 damage, and it's going to die. It's going to break apart. It's actually mechanical, so it'll kind of break, oil spilling out, and stuff like that. I'm just going to remove it. All right, and then we got the one to the left. We'll go clockwise. First one, 5. Then a 21, that'll pass. And the last one, a 16. So only the one in the middle, this one right here, or I shouldn't say no, the back, is going to pass. So the other ones take 27. This one takes half of 27 is 14. No, 13. Okay.
Depends on if you round up or down.
You round down for the damage. Okay.
Yeah. And then the ones that failed, they take the 10 acid damage on, I think it's their next turn. Let me check if it's theirs or mine. I think it is theirs.
Does it happen automatically?
It happens automatically. It's only on if they failed the save though. It doesn't.
Yeah.
At the end of its next turn. So not at the beginning, but at the end of its next turn, it takes the 10 acid damage.
Okay.
If it failed, the one that passed doesn't take that.
Okay. So then I gotta take that. Just remind me. I will probably forget.
Put a condition on them.
Good idea. We'll put green for acid. Okay. There we go. All right. So it's their turn because you were the last in the order. These creatures move with very jittery movements. They are mostly cockroach bodies and dog heads. So they're going to maneuver here. I believe they're going to take some damage from the spike growth. So for every 5 feet, it's 2d4 piercing.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, great. Yep, okay, so they're going to take it. So you can roll, Danielle. I will move this one to here, so 2 spaces for this one. 5. 1 space for the one below you.
Sorry for every. Let me just double check. I just wanted to make sure.
2d4 for every space.
That's
right?
what I thought. Yeah.
Yeah,
okay.
that's one
Hold on. So that
space.
first one actually takes an additional.
2, so 6
So
or
7.
7.
Okay. And then the next one, the second one takes
5.
5.
Okay, so 5 to the top one. Sorry, 5 to the bottom one, 7 to the top one. This one here is going to, he'll have to go 3 spaces to get to here. Now he's going to go underneath the rockets, and you can see that if he wasn't made of the material that he was, he would have definitely been burned up. I mean, the amount of fire coming out of it is definitely dangerous. So if you were to go underneath it, you'd tell that you'd probably be incinerated.
Okay,
All right.
so that last one that was 64, 10 total damage on him.
Gotcha. Perfect. Okay.
Did the
so I got-
acid damage the rockets in any way?
Well, it's 10 feet above. Would it encase that?
It's a 20-foot sphere. Yeah.
Oh, barely.
Sure. So we'll say that some of the acid seems to be wearing away a little bit at the engines. Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'll just mark down how much it was. It was 27. Gotcha. Okay. Let's go to the creatures. They're going to attack. And we'll go with 2 on Ostran, and 1 on Kaz. So here we go. Here's for Astra, the first one. It's going to bite you with an 8. It's going to swipe at you with its tail with a 12. So that's
Nope,
not
not
going
even close.
Second one as well. Same on you. Bite and a tail for a 22 and 19.
The 22 will hit the 19 wall.
Okay. Here's the bite. It just gave me the tail damage, so I'm going to re-roll that. I don't know why.
Okay.
Oh, it's rolling it. Oh, no, it's just a separate box. Sorry, we'll take the first one. Damage is 11 piercing, and if... let's see here. No, it's giving me... I'm sorry, it's giving me the tail. I don't know why. I clicked the bite clearly. So what happens right now is you're grappled by this thing. Automatically, you are grappled. All right, so you and the one in the center are grappling.
Okay.
You can see how you break free as a DC
And
of 13.
I took 11.
You took 11 piercing, correct.
Okay.
All right, now the one below here is going to attack Kaz. Kaz, a 22.
I'm gonna shield.
Okay, what does that bring you up to?
Oh, actually, you know what? I'm not gonna shield. I forgot I put armor of Agathis on myself.
So what's your
it will
armor right
hit.
now?
It will hit.
Is this all simultaneous, or did they grapple me before they swung at him?
Simultaneous.
Then I want to intercept again.
You can intercept. Go ahead.
So his damage will be reduced by a D10 plus 4.
Cool. So you are grappled by the creature, the skitter widget, but you take no
9.
damage from it.
Take 9 less.
So
You take no damage.
I take 9 less. So because he hit me and I have armor of Agathis, even though I took no damage, he still gets 10 damage, 10 cold damage reflected back at him.
That's fine. Fair enough. Totally fair enough. Okay. And then he's going to attack you with his tail now that you are grappled. And he's going to get a 9, so that's not going to do anything. But he does have a latch onto you, so both of you are grappled by the ones directly in front of you. Now we go to the end of the round, so they're going to take 10 damage from the acid. And their turn is over. But at the end of the round, you'll see 2 smaller versions of these creatures pop out of the wall. And these
good.
smaller ones are very nimble. One is going to squeeze in this little spot right here next to Ostran. The other one doesn't really have room, so he's going to have to wait his turn for the moment. But he stands behind the parents.
Bobby, I just wanted to say that if they were not present, they might not recognize this spike growth as something that's dangerous. They have to do a wisdom check to see if they recognize it's something they shouldn't move through.
Okay.
Thorny vines in the basement of a rocket ship. I'm pretty sure it looks out of place.
I'm
think,
telling you what it says. I don't make the rules.
I'd
These
agree
things
with you here.
may or may not be bright.
Did you say wisdom or intelligence?
I believe it's a wisdom, but let me double check.
Okay, I think that they would know to avoid it.
Yeah.
It's a wisdom check. Any creature that can't see the area at the time of the spell must make a wisdom check against my spell save DC, which is a 14. So if they beat a
Okay.
14,
Yeah, I
then
think they
know
would
that it's
realize.
dangerous.
I think they'd realize it's dangerous. So this one's gonna stay behind. He's gonna chill out over here. This one is gonna go and attack Ostran. We're gonna go with its bites first.
Of course it is.
All right, that's a nat 20.
I got nothing to do about that. So
Okay.
I'll just take it.
You're gonna take a
Ah.
total of, let's see here, 22 piercing damage.
That's
You are
pretty
also
bad.
grappled by it, so this thing is latched onto you as well.
Whoa.
So you got this one on your leg. The big one's grabbing you by the torso. And then we're going to go with the tail attack for it. And that's a 23.
TPK.
That's good.
That's a 23. Now this one, you need to give me a con saving throw, or you're stunned for the next turn. DC 15.
Jesus Christ.
Man, these babies are a lot stronger than the big ones.
I made the saving throw.
So the con is good, so you're not stunned, but you do take 8 piercing and 10 lightning from that tail. And you see it's almost like a taser in the back. It's got a little lightning now just lit up on the tail.
Real glad I have.
I
that
am
con.
nearly dead.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go.
By the
Top
way,
of round.
the 2 ones that had failed their save take the 10 acid damage.
I took it.
Oh, you did take it. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Okay.
No cheating from me. Does the acid go away now?
Yeah, it's only that turn. It doesn't continue to affect them.
Okay, took it off. All right, team, you're up. We'll go to Orla.
All right. Okay. All right. I'm gonna attempt to be rangery again. Let's see how it goes. So, she's gonna. Oh, I can't really step up. God, this is really limiting. I guess I'm gonna shoot this guy. It's
The
the
closer
only one
one?
I can really see
Fair enough.
at all.
Do you think he would get cover from your perspective?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
So-
yeah, definitely. I'm seeing
It's
with
bad. Like I can't see anything on my screen. So
By the way, I am showing the audience what you can see right now.
Yeah, no,
It
it's
is very
no good. So I am going to shoot them twice. That's what I can do right now. An 8 and a 19. I assume
Okay.
the 19 hits.
The 8 misses, the 19 hits.
Okay, cool. Oh boy, a whopping 3 damage.
3 is 3.
And I don't know. Let me hold, please. I don't think. Oh, you know what? But I can. Let me make sure that still works. I should still be able to use my. My planar warrior to deal an extra D8 force damage.
Okay.
So that's what I'm gonna do.
How
So I'm
much
just
extra?
rolling an extra D8 right now because I hit once. And
And then Javier, you're up next.
that's 7 more damage, Bobby.
Got it.
Thank you.
I'm
Thank
gonna
you.
stab the guy next to me.
Okay. Psychic dagger
15 hit.
does not.
All right.
This may be where it all comes crashing down here, everybody.
Does a 17 hit?
17 does not hit.
All right, then ignore that damage. So I just missed. I think we're gonna die, guys.
You think? I bet I die first.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. As a disengage bonus.
And
No,
two
it gets an op attack.
Roll out of the wall. No.
All right, it's going to try to use its bite to grab onto you. It gets a 24.
That hits.
You're grappled. You can't go anywhere.
All right, I'm gonna use. I'm gonna half the damage with
Yep.
uncanny dodge.
10.
5.
Okay, you're stuck here though. These auto grapples are great.
Oh yeah, they're swell. We love them.
Everyone that's playing feels the same way as you, Bobby.
All right, well, that's the end of Javier's turn. Ostran.
Okay, I'm grappled by two things.
Yeah, the baby
So-
and the adult.
So how do I get out of this? Is it an action to try and get out of grapple?
It's an action and it's a DC 13. I would just say you make it once and you're good.
Okay.
Yes.
I will use my athletics. Athletics and acrobatics are just the same for me. So here comes athletics.
Oh no.
No, but I'm lucky because I'm a halfling and I get to roll that again.
Yes.
All right, so you rolled a 10 first, and your lucky roll is a
12!
Oh my god.
Oh, I feel so lucky!
We're gonna die, guys. This
Oh
is it.
man. I mean, I've
That's that
only
dice
used one
karma
spell
from
so
those-
far.
I sure could just. I wish I'd saved one of those crits.
Oh God! All right, well,
Am I done?
Uh,
I'm done.
that's your action. If you want to do, you have any bonus actions or something?
Hit him with your shield.
Can I
Just
hit it with
kidding.
my shield? Probably
Yeah.
not.
Yeah, why not?
Oh, okay. I'll hit the little one with the shield.
Do you have
They
to roll an
probably sh-
attack against it, or no?
What?
Do you roll an attack roll to hit it, or no?
No. It's just a strength versus. Unless I'm totally misreading it. Let me check the.
Okay, check it first, and we'll come back to you. Okay, Javier will be up. Oh, Mike just stepped away. But
Well, there's
Javier
the
then
text.
can. No, you don't need to. Then it's just dex saving throw. You're right. After you make an attack. Okay. So which one are you attacking? The baby?
The little one. Let's try and get the little one off because I'm hoping he has a lower strength.
Well, I rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, Javier is up.
Nice
Oh,
knowing
We,
you
we
guys.
can't even take a short rest. We're just gonna die.
it's like
Yeah, this 1 hour limit was a problem.
I like that our strategy at the beginning of the game was I hope we could take short rests.
Yeah.
This
Mike is up.
should have came with a disclaimer that you need to take a cleric on this adventure.
Mike, you're up. Oh no, wait. Yeah, Javier. Yeah. No, sorry, Kaz. Sorry, I apologize.
Gotcha. Okay. How messed up are the larger ones looking?
Yeah, they look like they're taking a good amount of damage.
Including the one that made the save against my.
I mean, he looks better. His gears are nice and tight.
Okay. I'm going to. They're the little ones are dexterous, so they might make the saves. I'm gonna twin cast Enervation.
Okay.
One is going to be on. I think that the center guy is the one that made the save, right?
Correct. Yep.
Okay, so one's going to be on him, and the other one's going to be on the one directly next to me, and like just kind of like lash both arms out, and like inky tendrils come out and wrap around them. So they both need to make DC
Dex.
18 Dex saves.
Gotcha. All right, so this one here, and the one above him.
No, the middle one and the one below him.
Oh, okay.
The
Gotcha.
two that are in melee with me.
Okay, gotcha. All right, here's first one and second one. Both fail.
Nice. Okay, so Enervation. So they take 8? Are you kidding me? Oh, I
two
rolled
ones
2
there.
3s and 2 1s. That
We're
is
gonna
a
die. We're
bad
gonna die.
damage roll. Okay, so they both take 8 necrotic damage, and I heal for 8 and I heal for 8 hit points.
Okay. You heal for 8.
We're gonna die.
Then we go to after
I'm pretty okay.
the skitter widgets go. So,
Oh, actually, I'm gonna bonus action. I can use multiple sorcery points. Like can I do two sorcery point things in one turn?
I think so. As long
You
as
know, I don't
want-
know. Does it take an action to use them? No, right?
No,
so
because
you
it's
just
quickening
roll
is a
that.
bonus action.
Go for it.
Okay, so I'm gonna quit while I have these like tendrils out. I'm gonna quicken an acid splash on these two because it can hit 2 targets.
Sure.
So the one next to Ostran and then the little one next to Ostran.
Okay, go for it.
So both DC 18 saves, dex saves.
And these are dex? Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, the good one, the big one, and the baby. So they both fail.
Okay, so they both take 11 acid damage.
Actually,
Your cantrip
yeah.
did more than whatever spell slot that was.
A 5th level.
Oh,
But it's a concentration, so it's meant to be continuous, and it heals me. So it's only 48 actual damage. I just rolled really bad.
All right, so the skitter widgets go, and the ones that are grappling Ostran are going to attack him. The one that is adjacent or diagonal is also going to can only attack you. The only one's going to attack Kaz is going to be the one that's near the bottom. So we'll roll their damage attacks here. So we're going to do a bunch of you on Ostran. Tell me when you die, okay?
when you die. Not if, when.
So the first one is going to do a bite and a tail. This is the one that's attached to you here. So the tail's going to miss, but the bite is going to hit, I assume.
Yep.
Unless you have any special things. Okay.
No.
So that one's going to do 7 piercing damage.
Not dead yet.
The one that's not attached to you is going to attack with its bite and tail. The bite is going to get a 12, tail's going to get an 18.
Those both miss.
All right, and then the baby is going to attack you, who's grappling you.
It actually, if my shield doesn't count, the 18 would have hit. But that's
Your
okay. These guys are going to kill me anyway.
Your shield does count, doesn't it? Why wouldn't it
Yeah, the
count?
shield counts.
I'm grappled. I didn't know.
No, it counts.
I don't
Yeah,
think
yeah,
that
Well,
matters.
I hit him with it, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the bite does hit 23, and the tail for the baby.
you don't have to roll. I'm dead.
Okay.
Did you have 1 hit point?
I have 1 hit point left.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
Well, you're down. You're down. You're not dead.
So technically, then the tail is going to actually do extra.
Oh, that's gonna be
Yeah.
2
gonna
auto
waste-
fails.
Yeah, because you're incapacitated, right?
Wow.
You're unconscious, I should say. So you
Yeah,
get
I'm
hit.
unconscious.
Yeah, so you get hit, and the creature is a critical hit, which means you take 2 death saving throw failures. Whew. Okay. Ostran is down. Anybody else? Everybody else doing all right?
No, but that's okay.
I haven't taken any damage in this fight.
Here's the-
Yeah, well, me either, but I'm hiding behind a wall, so.
The attacks against you, Kaz, are 17 and 16.
Let me actually check. I think my AC is a 16. Oh no, it's a
Okay.
15. I'm gonna shield on both of those.
Okay. So then you're fine. All right, so that's the end of the round. Group, what are you going to do about Ostran?
Yeah, we'll revivify.
They're going to pour one out for me when this is over.
Dude, I'd have to come into range, touch him with that revivify, wouldn't I?
Yeah, well,
I'm-
he's got a minute.
You got a
Well,
minute
think about
after
it
he
now.
goes.
Now you don't have to worry about hitting him with AOE, so we could just AOE blast everything and then bring him back to life.
That's true. So top of the order is Orla. Orla, you got to get Horizon on these guys.
Yeah, go Horizon
I
on
have
these
1
guys.
death save failure.
You know what's
from
really great? What's really great is that everything I can do is a bonus action and requires my concentration. So that's what's really great right now. Yeah, yeah. Well, screw it. I'm gonna drop my bow because it's not doing anything for me. This guy is within 10 feet of me, so I'm just gonna go back to smacking people because that was more effective. We're gonna smack him twice. And then we're also gonna use the back of the polearm.
That'll hit both of them.
And the 22 obviously as well. So
Yep, they're all going to hit. This
5, 8,
is
great.
what Orla does.
There we go.
All right, so that guy took 18, 28, 32 damage.
So Orla, the second attack would kill him.
Oh, cool.
So if you want to step up and hit, you could hit the other one.
All right. You say step up, but again,
You
there's
could-
not really a place.
you
to
could-
Where
you
did
could
I
s-
just end up?
Oh,
Well-
you went into the wall. Yeah.
This
I went
space right
into the
here is
wall.
now unoccupied.
That's
I guess
true,
that's
you could.
fair, but I don't want to
That
come
helps
into.
you.
You could also stand on the spot of the dead thing you just killed.
That's true.
Yeah, except then I'm in range and I can't get it. I don't want to get hit.
Okay.
Well,
Because if
I
I
don't
get
know what
hit,
to
I'm
tell you.
going down.
All right, so you don't have to
So
do that last
this
attack.
is fine. If I'm here, I can hit that.
Okay.
Oh, but I'm in the same spot as you. Am I allowed to occupy the same spot as him?
For the moment, you could, and you just can't end your
And
turn
I'll move
there.
back. I'll move back.
That's fine.
So I'm gonna hit this guy. Yeah, I guess with the last attack.
All right,
which
so I'll
was
do the 9 on
the
him.
9.
Yep.
And then I'll
perfect.
step back into my little hidey hole corner over
Okay.
here.
Now we go to Javier, and then Ostran, you'll have to take your death save.
All right, I guess I'll throw some daggers. Okay, that obviously misses.
And that obviously
That
hits.
one will hit. So fortunately, it's only 4 plus 14, so 18 damage on that
This
guy.
one? Yep. Good. Okay.
And then I'm gonna back up so that she could get into a spot, and I can just sneak in
Yeah.
and throw daggers.
Okay. And then we go to Astra, give your death saving throw, and then we'll go to Kaz.
Okie dokie.
Die.
Oh,
Still kicking.
That's a pass.
Success.
Kaz is
There
up.
you go. Okay. So because it doesn't actually say that enervation ends when the target dies, and it's a concentration. So does that mean that I can move the tendril to another target?
Yeah, I think that sounds fine. It says
It says it only ends if I choose to end it, or if the target leaves if a target like leaves my range, like if it pulls
Yeah,
out
I
of
see
the
that.
range of it,
or if it has total cover.
or if it has total cover.
I mean, it's dead though, so
Totally covered in death.
So like, is the
Um,
tendril something is it something I can move to another target or no?
you know, I think it would say that if it does, like other spells do
Okay.
that. The
Like
one that's
Hunter's
still
Mark
up can.
specifically says you
Gotcha.
can.
Okay.
Yeah,
So because I twin cast, I still have it up on the other one.
yeah, on the center one. So,
So I'm going. So he automatically takes 4d8
Gotcha.
damage. So let me just quickly roll that.
all right, so the enervation is going on the middle guy, or the closer one now.
There we go. That's much better. The middle guy. The middle guy. He's the one. He's the other one that I had hit with it.
Okay, cool. So it's 19 damage.
19 necrotic. That's a so much better roll.
He's hurting this guy.
And then I really can't do much else. Yeah. I don't have anything I can do with my bonus action. Giving a potion or using a potion is a full
It's
action.
an
or is it
action.
bonus?
Yeah.
Action. Yeah, there's really nothing I can do here.
All right, we go to the skitter widgets. All right, so the one that's hurt here is just going to attack you, Kaz. This one is going to move. It's going to take 2d4 from the thing, from the thorns. So it'll stand over your body, but go ahead. You can give me one roll from that.
Give you the 2D.
Yep. I'm going to move you, Jeff.
Oh, level 3. Takes 3 damage.
Okay. This one's going to back up. It's injured, so it's going to run back into the hole, and it takes 3 as it moves. Okay. All right. And then we're going to attack on Kazimar. First one, bite and tail. Second one, bite and tail. Looks like I got 24, 24, 18, and 7.
They are all going to hit. Sorry,
right,
not the
so-
7, obviously.
Obviously,
the three that did not.
So
do
you
that.
got 15 piercing damage.
That was max damage, but shit. Okay, so he instantly takes 10 cold damage.
Okay. So he's dead, actually.
Nice.
That's nice.
So
That's
does that mean his
legit.
other attacks
I mean,
don't
does
hit?
that mean
Yeah.
his other attack doesn't hit me?
Does it? What does your rule say? Does it immediately?
It immediate. I think so. Let me look
If
at
it
the
says
spell.
immediately, I'd say fine, but otherwise,
Um,
it'll happen again afterwards. Yeah. Well, yeah, it'd have
if
to
a
be
creature
because
hits you with a melee attack while you have these hit points, the creature takes 5 cold damage. Yeah, and it does happen. It can happen on multiple attacks in one turn.
But when does
so-
it happen though? Oh, can it? Okay.
It happens every time you take damage.
All right, so then you know what? I will, because kind of their strategy is to grab you first and then tail with you. So it would have to be in order. So I'm going to take it. All right, so you do
okay.
15.
So I only take 5 damage to my actual HP.
Okay,
This is
gotcha.
my temp HP.
All right, the second one though did bite you successfully, and it's going to grapple with you now, and it's going to do 10 piercing damage, and
Okay.
you do damage to it.
No, that the first attack removed the temp HP, so like, it doesn't take damage. So I
right.
take 10
So you are
damage.
grappled by this thing, and it's now
Okay.
done 10 piercing. All right, we go to.
Is that the one that I had enervation on, or no?
That was the one in the middle that died.
Oh, damn it! The ones that I keep leeching off of keep dying.
Yeah, but this one wouldn't have died, so 6 to 1, half a dozen the other. We go to the top of the order here. Orla, then Javier.
So,
You do have a foothold here.
yeah, I'm seeing that. I'm gonna come out here. I might have missed it. Did they take his body away? Is that why he's in the wall?
No, I moved him just to clear the space there.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'll put him back here, just
All
so
right.
he's close.
Ow!
No, you're not in the thorns.
I got it.
Um.
That's just rude.
Yeah. Right.
Dead do you want me to be?
I imagine I can't actually reach the pole arm past Kaz
You can.
because it's in my way. Oh,
No,
I
you
can.
can. Yeah, there's no rule against that.
All
Although I
right.
guess maybe
so
give him
I'm
cover.
Gonna poke around him.
Yeah, go for it.
2.
Oof.
I assume the 14 does not hit, does it?
The 17 and the 14 miss, but the 21 hits.
All right. So
God, the
20.
AC on these things is ridiculous.
Well, they're
They're metal.
metal.
I know.
They basically are plate armor.
I was just gonna say the
Yeah.
same thing.
I love Mike's
All right,
reaction
well,
there. He's
he
like,
takes
I
10
know.
bludgeoning, and let's.
Okay.
Oh no, because I already used that. That's what got me the 10 bludgeoning. All right, so that
Alright.
that should be
10.
that
Okay. We go to
10.
Javier.
10.
All right, I am going to move here and throw some daggers at the guy I can see in front of Randall.
And. Ooh,
Oh my
again.
God!
Oh.
Another. They both miss. I do nothing. This is the second round I've done nothing.
Oh gosh. Ostran, give me one death save. Oh my goodness. You
Okay,
save,
all right.
Ostran. Ostran.
Ostran's
He's
holding
pulling
on.
through.
Randall.
Ostran's
Casimir.
holding
Goes
on.
down to the next roll, baby.
How messed up is this thing looking?
Bad. It's hurting.
And
Beat the crap out of it.
are those? I don't remember. Did the one is the one over there? Oh, they actually are touching. They're like right next to each other.
There's
Um,
one here.
Oh,
one
okay.
there.
I was curious if they were separated because you had put his token there, or if they were actually separated.
They're like hiding in the back.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. Let me actually just check, see if Vampiric Touch will go away if the target dies, because I think that's actually a self-cast spell. Yeah, it's a self spell. I'm gonna Vampiric Touch it. Oh,
Those are the babies.
Oh, how cute.
they kind of look like little dragon chickens with spider eggs or spider
Yeah, I
legs.
don't know that I described that as a cockroach dog.
That's
More
what the
like-
book
Those are the
says.
babies. The other ones are the cockroaches.
Dragon, scorpion.
Okay, so I'm gonna do Vampiric Touch on the guy in front of me. Not very good.
What'd you get?
But he takes seven necrotic damage.
7. Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay. Anything else?
Gross.
Done, right?
No, I can't. Yeah, I can't quicken a spell right now.
The last
so.
Skitter widget is going to bite you and tail you. Misses with the bite. Tail gets 22, so that's going to hit. And
Yeah,
you're going
yeah,
to
that
take 17 total.
Jeez. Okay.
And it's a con saving throw or you're stunned till the end of your next turn.
Oh my
Oh my god.
Well, I'm glad I have good con. So let's minus 17.
Ooh, nice. 25. All right.
Yeah, he has
Group.
really good con.
This baby is injured, so it's staying in here. This baby is hesitant to move because of the thorns. So we're going to go to the group, top of the order, Orla.
All right, hold on. Putting my hair
Javier.
up. It's getting serious.
This is getting serious here.
It wasn't
You are in
serious
trouble.
before.
No, no.
I
No.
guess that's fair because you stayed in the stairwell.
Whatever. I'm here. I'm doing damage. Shut your mouth. All right.
It's more
So.
than we can say for Javier.
I'll just keep rolling that ones. Don't worry.
All right.
He's got a headache, so his blades are all over the place.
Yeah, that's.
Those will hit. Excuse me, the 26 will hit. 20 will hit as
The
well.
26 and the 20 hit. So, bam, bam. All right,
Right.
that's
You finally
He's-
got it.
down. All right.
It is down.
So I am. No, there's no way. It's. Shoot. I'm sorry, Jeff. I forgot I was trying to save you.
Oh,
what
that's
I-
okay.
What I am gonna do is I'm gonna move. I'm gonna drop the spike growth. I'll drop my concentration on that.
Okay.
So that I can now move through it
Yep, go
to
for it.
get there. And that way I am in touching range of
Well,
Jeff.
don't block Javier from getting to me because he's the only one who gets to act before I have to make my last death save.
Oh,
Yep.
that's fair. Hold on.
So take
I
one
don't
Dude,
think
step.
there is literally nothing I could do for you.
Ah, medicine check.
You do
Yes,
an
with my-
unskilled. You gotta.
My -1 medicine check.
Yeah.
Well, I'm already dead. You can't hurt me worse.
I mean,
If you
I
were
don't know
ever
about
gonna try
that.
a medicine check, this is the time.
You're not actually dead. You're mostly dead.
He's
Still a lethal alive.
Yeah.
All right, so
Um,
Mike, you're up. Unless Danielle wants to move somewhere else. But you can go, Mike.
That's
I guess I'm gonna move up. And I'll try to do a medicine check, which is not gonna work, dude. But okay.
You never know.
Actually, it's a
but
plus.
one
It's a +1.
It might work better than your.
It's a 9, so I don't do anything for you.
Oh.
And I'll.
one time
so close.
as a ranger that I have not taken good berries. This would have been the time, friends.
This would have been the time.
And I will. I guess I'll offhand throw a dagger at this guy over here.
Okay.
'cause I don't know what else to do. 24
That'll hit.
for 4 plus 19.
Do you get sneak attack against it?
Oh no, you're right. I don't. It's just 4.
Just 4.
Well,
But the,
God, I
the
have not done
creature,
much this fight.
something.
but the creature doesn't like being hit, and so it'll cower in the. Well, it's not going to move. It's not its turn, but it's going to cower by the wall there. All right, now we go to Jeff. Give us that.
Okay,
Roll.
this is all the marbles right here.
Oh, 2.
He died.
If it had been a 1, I could have re-rolled it.
Oh gosh. All right. What is Danielle? You have Revivify.
I do have Revivify.
All right. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens. All right. So everyone, the combat is over. They're not going to come out of their hole unless you want to kill them.
I'm gonna Revivify him.
I need something to leech health off of, so
Oh my god.
I'm gonna kill them.
Do they have to be living to leech health off of them?
I mean, it just gives me health from the necrotic damage they
okay.
take. So unless they're immune to necrotic,
No,
damage.
you can do it then. I'm just gonna say you kill them because they're not going to fight back. They're gonna cower. So if you want to kill them, you can.
Okay, I guess I'll roll.
Yeah,
I'll
you can
roll,
roll your-
my vampiric touch until you tell me that they're dead.
Yep. They're dead.
Oh wait, these are attacks, not
So,
damage.
It's
So-
based on how much you deal, because like they only have 4 and 11. You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Take 15
so,
points back.
So
and
they're
done.
dead.
Yeah.
And now you can decide if you want to go attack Duckling and
Oh, they
Donkey or
ran back
whatever they
upstairs, by the way. They ran back upstairs.
Oh, you're not dead anymore, by the way. I did Revivify on you. Now
Okay.
that we're out of combat.
So I'm going to start the
Oh.
timer back again.
So that means
but
I have 1 hit
You have
point.
1 hit point. You're welcome.
Yep.
Literally the same thing as a good berry.
I am it's a much higher spelled good berry.
I know. That's
So
what
I'm-
I'm saying. The
Hey,
one
I'm
time.
going-
I'm
I'm
back
just
to
letting you know, I
the
start the
exact
timer.
amount of HP I had when we started the fight. I just danced up and down in HP.
I just started the timer. There's 19 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Okay, so let's
So
start
no short
examining.
rest.
Yeah, right. Let's start examining these. I assume they're like rocket engines or something that we're
Yeah,
looking at. here.
In our terms, they're the engines of the rocket, and they're on right now. They're lit. There's double
Is there-
doors behind Ostran and Kazimar, and the rest of this area is like a, just a chamber for the rockets.
Okay, I want to do an investigation. Is there some kind of like thing, lever, button, whatever that makes
need
me
to-
think?
No need to make an investigation. You're just going through this. You're just able to go through the walls right now because I took that off. That's not a secret staircase. That's just a staircase going up. The door that
Oh,
was.
this? You
yeah.
mean down?
Yeah. Or no, going back up to the first floor.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
it's
there are
just the.
staircases on both sides.
It's a big circle, so you guys are going through walls right now.
Okay, all
Alright.
right. Okay.
But there are double doors
no, my
right here.
question was though, is there some kind of like lever on off switch, whatever,
Mhm.
that's controlling these rockets?
No levers or buttons. No controls seem to be in this room.
What did you say was behind us?
Double doors.
Double door. I'm gonna hand.
Well, I'm not going through a
Ostran-
door.
I'm gonna hand Ostran a potion of healing,
Check for
and
traps.
take one out myself and just look at him, bottoms up, and just take the potion.
Okay. What's that?
2d4 plus 2.
All right. Where do you want to go?
Down the stairs.
Check for traps.
Not down the stairs. There's no staircase going
a
down.
door.
There are
Oh.
only stairs going up.
Did it look like the acid did any noticeable damage? Like I know you said it like kind of wore away at it. Like
It looks like you need to do that quite a bit more to damage it entirely. But it looks like it does damage.
I mean, I can keep throwing acid at it until they stop. We can't have these things this launch up.
I agree with you. Let's see though if there's something to turn it off through this space. Can someone check for traps? Javier?
Javier?
Yeah, I'll check for traps. I do not. I hope there's nothing here. 24.
Seems like a closed door, unlocked, no traps.
All right, I'm gonna open it.
It's exactly the type of door that would be trapped, isn't it?
All right. Beyond the door is a dark 20-foot wide hallway with 3 iron doors leading off of it, 2 on the right side and 1 on the left. As you enter into the room, out of the darkness straight ahead comes a giant wingless arthropod. a silverfish, 10 feet tall, 30 feet long. The creature's head is 2 feelers and multifaceted eyes. Its
Shut the
carapace
door.
gleams and a silvery sheen. Its tapered body swishes from side to side as it crawls towards you. What do you do?
Are you sure you don't want me to just destroy it?
I am going to wait until it approaches, then back up into the space behind me and start throwing daggers since it won't be able to fit through the door.
All right. As this silverfish approaches and it gets within like 10 feet of you, it magically disappears.
Oh, it was an illusion.
Probably.
Probably, or now it's invisible.
I'm gonna throw a dagger down the hall. Does it stop midair as it hits something?
Goes as far as you can throw it. Goes as far as you can throw it.
All right, I think we're good, guys. I think we can come in here. That was horrifying, but
Believe me, I've had worse.
Bobby, what are these things on the sides? Are these doors?
They're doors. There's 2 on the south side, 1 on the north.
God help us. Okay.
14 minutes left.
3 doors,
All right.
14
This
minutes.
looks like it goes a lot further than
And
this
this is
building.
just a wall, right?
It's just a wall.
I'm gonna check this. I'm just gonna go one by one and check the doors for traps quickly.
Okay, give me 3 rolls. First one, we'll do. Yep.
Let's do them in
that's this
order.
one. Second one, and
Yep.
third one. Okay, 16, 13, 16. We'll look at the first door. They all appear to be unlocked and untrapped.
Okay, that's good.
I think the silverfish was the trap.
Mike, when you get to this door right here, you
Yep.
hear grumbling. Somebody's speaking in the room beyond.
All right, there's somebody in this room. It might be Stanky.
Should we check the others to see if there's a lever before we confront? I mean,
Yeah, let's see if we can turn
maybe
it
we
Yeah.
can find the lever before we talk to whoever that is.
Stanky. Stonky.
Maybe they have a stockpile of healing potions somewhere too.
So which door would you like to? Which door would you like to go into? Point to it on roll 20.
I
and I'll-
mean, let's just do
You
the
guys,
first one.
you guys could pick.
I'm just gonna do this one. Let's go in order.
Okay, so the first door in order.
Okay, I've got my short bow out now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, in
New
range
tactics.
The tank is now the ranged fighter. I'll just kind of I'll like kind of like holding an acid splash ball in my hand, just walk through the door.
mode. Gotcha.
Cool.
All right, so
And
stone.
now our tank is using a bow, so I
Yes.
guess I'm the tank now.
I'm going to pause it to read the description here. A stone forge stands at the back of this dark room, which contains 4 stone tables, apparently meant to serve as some workstation. Smith's tools are spread across tables, protective aprons and helmets hang from hooks on the walls, and pieces of sheet metal and weapons are stacked up in the corners of the room. The room is empty. There is no one in here right now. Clock is ticking. 12 minutes and 55 seconds.
All right. Bobby, does it seem like it's like almost like a butcher's station? Like
No.
those kinds of weapons, or no?
Definitely a forge, so, like a
Forge.
smith.
Okay. Yeah, I'm now seeing the anvil. Okay. All right.
think
I don't
this
care.
is the right one.
Let's go. Room
Okay.
2.
Room 2. I will pause it to read you the description. Whoops.
I'll open the door.
There we go. All right,
I'm
so you're
keeping an eye
opening
on the door where we heard voices.
That's fair.
Who's opening the door, Randall?
Yeah, I'll open it.
Okay.
It explodes. No.
You all die.
He did get a 13 on that one, so
I know.
I had actually like kind of stood back when I thought he was gonna open it, but
A 5-foot diameter well, enclosed by a 2-foot high stone rim, stands at the center of this room. An iron lever juts up from the floor next to the well, resting in a position that points toward the door.
Someone check for traps on that lever.
Clock is ticking.
Javier, you're up.
All right. I'll look down the well.
No, check for traps on the lever.
On the left.
Well, I want to look down the well.
The well
Okay.
is 30 feet deep. It's 10 foot. There's a pool of water at the bottom, You can't really tell what's in it. Some liquid, I should say, not
All right.
necessarily pool.
Is this lever trapped?
Give me a saving throw. Or a perception
18.
check, I should say. No, it's not trapped, to your knowledge. But you do believe that it controls something about the well.
Okay. I'm gonna tie a rope to the lever and then back up.
An ooze. You're letting it ooze out of the well.
Yeah, let's. Yeah, sure.
And then once I'm out here, I'm gonna pull the lever.
Okay. So pulling the lever, actually, it's already towards the door. You need to push it.
So run back in there, push it, and then you can pull it.
Can I do an
Just
investigation
rude.
check?
Yes.
Can I do an investigation check to see, like, maybe,
Yep.
what
Like what
exactly, does this mechanism perhaps do?
Yeah, go ahead.
Ooh, pardon me.
A 19.
19?
Okay. This probably fills or drains the well.
Oh, that's useless. All right. Oh, well, I guess there might be something at the bottom of it. I don't know. I guess I'll push it up to see what's in it.
You push up the lever, and the water or the liquid at the bottom begins to drain. At the bottom, you do see a bunch of remains of dead skitterwidgets, those creatures you just fought. And you also see some scrap metal and stuff like that. It looks like it's being dissolved by some sort of acid.
All right, that's useless. All right, guys, one room left to check.
Not
Let's
a
go
well
get
of
'em.
water. That's the garbage disposal, not their water supply. All right.
All right. So you enter into this room here.
Are we stealthing here since we know that there are things in here? Can we even stealthily do this? Or
Hold on one
this
second.
is me asking kind of the group.
It doesn't hurt to roll stealth, but like we also don't have a whole lot of time. We know that.
Yeah.
You don't need to
Okay.
worry about stealth. It's not a big deal. So you open the door, and you see 3 of those creatures, those skitterwidgets here, sitting at attention, looking at the door when you walk in. You also hear a creature, somebody is mumbling from the back room that the door is open. So you can see here, there's a door open, and you see maybe like a faint outline of somebody past that doorway.
And you said they're standing at attention facing our door or that
Yep.
door?
They're facing you. They were sitting there, but they look towards you when you enter. Let me
Do
read
they
the
seem
description.
hostile?
Let me read the description of this room. I'm going to pause the clock. All right, so the first thing is 8 lanterns hang from the ceiling of this spacious workshop. I'm just going to... Okay. Filling the air with light and shadow. Marble molding columns embellish the stone walls, while the far wall is made of riveted iron plates with an iron door set in the middle of it. The door is open. There is a copper sign bolted above the door that reads, Control Room, in common. The room contains... this room that you're in contains fine stone tables that hold up unfinished mechanical constructs, all in various stages of completion. Components and parts scattered across the tables and floor. Skidding around the debris are 3 creatures that you've seen before, the dog-headed cockroaches.
Big ones.
Yeah.
And
in
so-
addition to the metal constructs, I should actually no. Go ahead. That's it. Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask. Sorry, what did you say was on the tables?
Unbuilt skitterwidgets.
Oh, okay. I'm going to take one step back, and then I'm going to cast Vitriolic Spear in the center of the room.
Oh, okay. All right. So we're gonna go into combat here, huh?
I guess I would do it like so that the spear would end at the door, so it would actually go like because it's a 20-foot radius sphere, so it would go to like there.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
Here
then,
we go.
what's the damage here?
So they need to make dex saves, which hopefully they will continue to fail because all of them have failed their dex saves so far. They all failed it. They take 30 that was a much better roll than last time. 30 acid damage, and then on the end of their next turn, they take 14 acid damage.
Wow, nice. All right, so that's like the surprise round here, I guess. Minus 30, minus 30, and minus 30. Okay. This obviously, you cast a spell, it makes noise. You're not being subtle at this point, correct?
No, I mean, I figured if they were looking straight at us, we didn't really have much of a chance of being stealthy here.
All right, and out from the control room crawls a gnome dressed in custodial garb, and he looks up with you at through his glasses. He kind of picks him up and he says, "What is this? Who are you?" "Oh, it doesn't matter. I'm finding my ring, and then we're getting out of here." We can go into combat though.
Okay.
Roll initiative, everybody.
Initiative time.
I rolled a 2, Bobby.
Okay.
Rolled a 19.
Fair enough.
17.
Okay. I don't know why this music is playing. It's the opposite of what I want.
It's our happy ending music, even though there's no happy ending, because we're all gonna die.
Nah, we're fine.
Okay.
Famous last words.
I'm actually pretty sure that we're okay.
But will
All
we
right.
make it in time?
So Javier, what'd you get?
Well, I mean,
17.
worst case, we could just leave.
17. I got a 17, Bobby.
Okay. And then I see Ostran a 9.
Yep.
And then I see Casimir. What'd you get?
19.
19.
First time I rolled well.
And Orla 2. Okay. All right, everybody. So we're gonna start with you, Casimir. Actually, no. I just rolled initiative, and that thing got the gnome got higher than. No, he didn't. He tied you. So we'll do a roll off here.
Okay, just a roll a d20,
Yeah, D20. Yeah.
or a d20 or initiative roll.
Roll a D20. We'll just roll a D20. Evens, you get it. Odds. Okay. All right. So he gets to go first, but we'll go with. I'll roll for the skitter widgets separately. All right, and they get a 10.
Oh,
Okay. All right, so let's begin. Let's go with the gnome, who you presume is Stonky. Stonky stands up, and he says, "You cannot stop this tower. I knew that they would send someone." And he's going to cast Fireball.
Oh God! Counterspell. I'm gonna counterspell that.
Go for it. So it's done. It's done. He cast it at 3rd level, so it is gone. So he looks at you when you stop his fireball, and he starts to roll up his sleeves. The old-fashioned way, huh?
Oh no.
We go
I
to the
like
group now.
that.
So Orla, you're up. Oh, no, sorry. I'm looking at the wrong
Nope,
initiative.
I'm not. It's the only
Kaz,
time
you're up.
ever.
Kaz, you're up.
Let's see if you can do that to me. I'm gonna put another vitriolic sphere in the center of the room.
Wow. Okay. All right. Damage?
So it's gonna be. Oh, sorry, I clicked the wrong thing. That is not the right thing. Vitriolic sphere. So whoever fails takes 24 and 13 at the end of their next turn. And I believe it does stack. So if any of those guys fail, then they'll take both of the things at the end of their next turn.
Yay.
Okay, so obviously one fails from the skitter widgets.
Okay.
We'll say it's the middle one. And then how much damage did it do? 24?
So 24. So the ones that pass take 12.
Okay. So 24. 12. The one in the middle takes 24. And 12. And Stonky's in this as well?
Yeah, I'm making it affect the whole room.
Okay. All right, Stonky's got... You said it was Dex?
Yeah, dex save.
10.
Yeah, take that,
Damn.
Stonky.
Yeah, fuck that.
Ah.
Fuck you.
24.
24 acid damage.
I'm sure none of Bobby's students are watching this.
No, they're not.
He said we could curse.
You're more than welcome to. This may be requiring it because of all the damage you've taken before. This might be cathartic. All right.
I listen.
Very much. I've gotten to use 2 4th level spells before they've done anything to us.
All right, so we go to.
Granted, I am out of all of my high level spell slots in that 2-turn base.
Yeah, you did a lot there.
And
Javier,
yeah,
you're
that's my whole turn. I don't have any sorcery points left, so I can't quicken anything.
fair enough.
I'm just gonna say, let them come to us. We have a funnel.
All right, Javier.
All right, I'm gonna throw daggers at Stonky back there.
All right, go for it.
15.
15 will hit. Yeah, it'll hit. Go ahead.
So 7 plus. I don't have sneak attack, unfortunately. So I guess I'll throw another one at him. Man, rogues without sneak attack suck. So he'll take 10 total this turn, and then to avoid fireballs, I'm gonna go over here.
So you
I'll
did
come
10
back when I have to
total.
throw more daggers.
Yep. Okay. Then we go to the skitter widgets. They're gonna crowd the door. One will go here. The other 2 will get behind the doors. Okay, so they're right there. And we'll go with 1 skitter widget on. I believe that's Kaz, right at the front. A bite first, and then a tail. 17 and 19.
Shield.
All right. Does it block both?
It'll block both, yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we go to the next one is Ostran and then Orla.
So they would all take the damage at this point.
Oh, right.
So-
the middle one takes-
Orla, one of them, the guy up front walked into your range.
Oh,
You could
that's
stab
true,
him.
You're right. I get to hit him.
Remind me how much damage it is again?
So all 3 of them failed the first one, so they take, I think it was 12. No, that was 14. So they all 3 take 14, and the one that failed, which I think was the middle one, the one that failed the second vitriolic sphere takes 13.
Okay.
So, and Bobby, actually, this guy. Sorry, hold on. This guy and this guy are both walking in. I can't see if there's a person here. I don't know if there's a person in like this spot between them.
Well, you only get 1 attack because you only have 1 reaction.
You're right. It's the only
okay,
one in
so
front of you.
I'll hit the guy in front of me.
Yep.
He's
Go
the
for
one that took 27 acid damage just
Yeah.
now, so...
So
This is actually the one that was in the middle. He was a little further
Oh,
back.
he was the one in the middle. Oh, sorry. I thought that was the one that attacked me.
He
Okay.
was a little further back.
okay. So anyway, he gets hit.
Yep. With a 19. Or no, what'd you roll?
Hold on, I didn't roll yet.
Oh, well then you know he gets hit. It's
I just know it in my soul.
you get
Nope,
it.
does not.
I was wrong. I
He
shouldn't have said
definitely
it.
doesn't.
You should
Shouldn't
not
have
have
said
said
it.
it. All right, we go to your turn now. Ostran.
Okie dokie. I am going to come up here, and we're going to go back to our sword and shield for now that we're opening the door. And
Sure.
well, so this one in front of me I can hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's hit him once. See how that goes. 16. No.
No.
Okay, I hit him again.
Now you hit
21.
him. 21 hits.
Okay. Let us make that a distracting strike, which is going to give the next person to attack advantage.
Nice.
So there's the text on that, and
Awesome.
it's an extra an extra D8.
Yep, to the damage. So your total is.
Oh, I didn't roll. I
You
didn't
didn't
roll
roll
the
your
original
damage. Yeah.
Whoops.
So this one's 13.
So 13 and advantage to the next person who hits it.
Sweet. Orla's up next. Maybe she could take advantage of that.
All right, let's see.
Oh, and I'm going to bonus action. I'll hit him with my shield
Sure.
if I can.
Yep.
Okay.
So
That's a... You do it. He's prone, so you have advantage anyway on the melee attack.
Oh, well.
Still
Two
good.
advantages. Okay.
I'm
Orla's
gonna
up.
cast- I'm gonna cast my Hunter's Mark for the first time.
Yep,
I don't know why-
on the first one, yep.
I don't know why I clicked it, but that's fine.
It's all good. If you hit,
Oh.
you'll count it.
Anyway, I am putting my Hunter's Mark on the one that's right in front of the door.
Mhm.
I am going to attack it. I get 2 hits on it. All right, 19 hits it, correct?
Yes, 19 hits.
Okay, great. So then,
You also have advantage if you want to see if you get a crit.
oh, you're right. Hold on. Let me just roll. On the first one, right? Or
On
on
both.
both?
On both, because it's prone.
Oh,
Hold on.
it's prone.
Yeah, he's prone, so
Oh, right.
he's still prone.
You do get
There's
a
a
crit.
crit.
Wow.
One of them is a crit.
Nice.
Okay, beautiful. So, okay.
Good call.
So we got 16 slashing plus 6 Hunter's Mark, and then
Oh.
more.
Okay,
Okay.
so he's dead, actually, with that one.
Boom. And I move
Yep.
my Hunter's Mark. I get. Oh no, I'll do that next turn.
So you actually killed him with the first one because it's 16, and then
Oh.
16.
Cool.
So,
So,
you're actually going to get that on the next one. Unfortunately, it's only going to do... It's not a crit then, because it was unfortunate. We rolled it again, but that guy died from the first one. So you actually only do 8. But still, you do 8. And
all
that
right.
one-
I'm gonna do it though on. I can't. Is there a guy here? I can't even see. I can't see the person.
there are 2.
in
One
this
to the
space.
left, one to
So
the right.
this is the only one I can see right here. So I would be doing
Gotcha.
that one because
Okay.
of where I am on this doorway. Again, like terrible
You got
line
it.
of sight here.
You got it. All right. So I did 8 to that one.
Unfortunately, having a funnel does not give.
And
proper
Bobby,
line of sight.
because he's dead, the one in front of me. After I do that, I'm gonna move backwards a little bit.
No,
Sure.
but this was exactly the right call, Randall.
All right.
Yeah.
I hope so. I didn't expect him to the gnome to have fireballs though, so I don't have any more counter spells to hit him with.
All right. Now we go to Orla's done. We go to the top of the order, and we go to Stonky.
Yeah.
Fireball.
He
He
doesn't
actually-
know.
He doesn't
that
know I
Casimir has
can't
no
do
more
it
counter
again.
spells.
He
All
thinks
he
I can do
knows
it again.
is that fireballs don't work against black dragonborn or against dragonborn tieflings. Things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I rolled a dice to determine whether or not he would think to attack you or not, and he failed. So he's going to use a different type of method of attack.
Oh yes.
Okay, we're good.
So
I
he's
don't
going
know
to...
what caused that.
I'm just
Better not do
stone
it again.
cold staring him down.
He's like, I guess they're all immune to fire damage.
Randall,
I actually have a mind shielding ring, so it's really hard for him to tell if I'm lying.
Randall, give me a...
Uh-oh.
yeah, give me a... This is actually good for you, but he doesn't know that you're a sorcerer, so give me a charisma saving throw.
Okay.
He is trying to banish you.
Get out of here, nerd.
I really
Oh, it
hope
didn't
that
work.
succeeds.
You go home now.
All right, you do
Go
succeed.
away.
You do succeed, but he does give you a quick turn. He turns around quickly and he runs back into that room and closes the door.
He tried to banish me. He only banished himself.
Yeah. All right, now we go to the group. It's going to be Kaz. You're up.
Okay. You said he closed the door.
Yeah.
I don't have a ton of spell slots left. I am going to. If I have a 15-foot cone, would that actually hit them in the current way that it works? Like the current way that the walls are set up?
Probably.
No, you wouldn't be able to hit him with the cone.
I wouldn't
no.
be able to hit him? Okay. Then I am going to hold an
Oh wait,
acid.
you can hit one of them, not both of them.
Okay, yeah, then it's not worth it. I'm gonna hold my action for an acid splash for when right when one of them comes within 5 feet of the other, because I can hit if they're within 5 feet of each other. I can hit both.
Okay.
So once the two of them are in 5 feet, I'm
So
gonna
like that.
let my acid splash go.
Okay.
Yeah, like
Okay.
that.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. All right. So then we go to Javier.
All right, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna throw a dagger at this guy in the corner.
Yep. That hits.
There we go.
10 psychic. He's dead.
All right.
Boom.
And
There's one
I'll
left.
throw another. I'll use a disengage. I'll use a bonus action to dash.
Okay. All right. Then we go to the skitter widgets. So your acid splash goes off.
So it's a DC 18 deck save.
Oops, sorry. I rolled a con by accident. I rolled the dex. 18.
Oh, makes it first time. Nice. Okay. So he doesn't take any damage
Doesn't
because it's a
take damage.
cantrip.
Cantrip. Yep. All right, but he's gonna bite you and tail you.
Chop, 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 chop.
Oh, my goodness.
No, he's not. Wow.
So here's where the
Two
luck
great
turns.
hills.
Here's where the luck turns, everybody. All right.
Just kind of like whoosh, whoosh.
So you go to Ostran and Orla.
Okay.
All right. Oh, who goes first? I think you go first.
Do I?
I don't remember.
I had a 9.
I had 2.
Oh, okay.
Ostran and then Orla. Yeah.
Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's hit him once.
Not gonna do it.
Hit him again. Come on, roll 20. I clicked it.
No, you get
Not gonna
nothing.
do it.
Okay. Well, I'll bop him with my shield.
That'll teach him.
20.
20 will do
gotta
it.
Okay, so he's prone.
Yeah.
I gotta roll his strength, but you're probably gonna get it.
Oh, I'm sorry. I
11.
thought you said I did it.
Nope.
Okay.
Okay, he's prone. All right, now we
All
go
right.
to Orla.
All right, let's stab him. And since he's prone, we get advantage, correct?
Yep.
On every single one of them.
So good. All right, let's toggle. This time we're going to toggle the advantage on. There we go. And I have my hunter. I'm moving my hunter's mark to him.
Okay.
So it's going to be. an
So
extra
those look like
D6.
they both hit, a 29 and a 21.
Okay, so cool. And the hunter's mark should go both times, not one time, which I'm forgetting. Boy,
okay.
it's been a while since I've played a ranger.
I know.
That break we took, guys.
You mean since we've never played these characters that break forever?
Well, she has.
She means her ranger in our.
Yeah.
I mean
in our other game.
Twyla in the other campaign that we've played.
That's
So
not the same
7,
ranger.
9, so 16 plus 15 is 20, 31.
You got
31
him.
damage.
You smash him to metal pieces. All right. So that's the end of their turn. It would be Stonky's turn. He's closed his door and he's in his room.
Of course he is. Okay, let's run, guys.
By run, do you mean leave? Or
No, I mean
No.
run towards the door.
Run really
Yeah, now that
sounds
we
like.
found it, let's go home.
All right, yeah, I'm gonna
Good. Let's go.
You may move yourself.
I'm gonna move into the room. Are
What
we
am I
still in
seeing on these
initiative
tables,
or no?
Bobby?
No initiative for this. If you
No
want to just
initiative.
move in.
Okay.
Okay, Bobby, what's on the tables?
They're skitter widgets being built.
Right, you said that before. I forgot.
I'm just gonna knock on the door really loud. Come out, or I destroy the entire room you're in.
Just to clarify, I'm starting the timer. There's 9 minutes left.
Oh God.
Okay, so you there's obviously no response.
Okay, I would say you said you lost your ring. What do you need the ring for? Can we help you?
No response.
Just open the damn
I'm
door.
gonna,
Kick
I'm
the
gonna open
freaking
the
door
door. Then.
down.
Pick it.
Yeah, I'm
I
just
will
gonna
make
have
you make
an
checks.
acid
It's-
splash ready for when I see him.
Yeah, you can kick the door open. and inside you see Stonky sitting up against. Well, let me read you the description here. I'm pausing. Let me read the description because this is important. So inside this chamber, you see an iron safe, roughly 5 feet on a side, and low metal. A chamber contains an iron safe, roughly 5 feet on a side, and a low metal console with a slanted top. The safe's thick door stands open on its iron hinges. The console, which is securely bolted to the floor, has a countdown timer blinking with a red button built into it. Suspended above the console are 4 wireframe windows, each displaying a projected image. So what this is basically is it's a magical, tinkered with way to watch what's going on in the launch of this rocket. Okay, this is Houston right here. And he's sitting there by the safe.
Displaying? Bobby, what are the screens displaying?
The screens are, so there's a blinking red button, and the screens, let's see here. They act as security cameras showing the interior of all the tower areas. Everywhere you just were, they're there.
So he's been watching the whole thing.
He will say to you, first thing he says to you when you walk in, he says, had I not lost my ring and was literally on all fours searching for it, I would have disposed of you much earlier. So he was
just
kind of
gonna
preoccupied.
reach down and pick him up by his shirt to bring him to eye level. How do we turn it off?
You can't. Once it's been activated, there's no stopping it. It'll launch in, and he turns to the timer, the countdown that says 8 minutes and 12 seconds.
Well, what if we
Can
mess
I-
with the engines?
Can I insight check him?
Sure. You can mess with the engines all you want. They're made of metal far beyond our time.
Well, what if I go back up to the top floor and start playing with that lever? Is that going to do anything?
He looks at you and he says, luckily for me, I have made sure that no one will be touching that lever.
Well, I mean, we already triggered the trap. That happened.
And when you say that, his eyes go wide. He's like, "You what?" And you're
Yeah, no, we did that. I touched the lever and blasted us with lightning.
you're alive.
I'm pretty sure I did, but that's okay.
You're alive.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
How did you defeat the golems?
The same way
Being
you
better
defeated these
than
things.
them.
You just stab them enough times and they die.
Well, you must be brave warriors then.
Because
Adventurers.
we played with the lever. I mean, it's not on the same setting it started on.
He ponders for a moment. Well, then, what did you put it to?
Well, how about you tell us how it works, and maybe we'll let you know.
Can't you see it on one of your cameras?
And he looks up to one of the cameras and he says, "Oh yes, I can see you've placed it in coop. Exactly the way I wanted it."
All right, well, it's not going to be
Insight
that hard.
on that.
Yeah, insight it.
Go ahead, give me an insight.
I'm going to insight too.
Casimir, I saw your 13. You wouldn't be able to tell much.
21.
Javier, you think that he's giving you a poker face, that he doesn't want the coop.
Yeah, let's just leave it. It's fine.
What does the button do?
Well, the button initiated the launch sequence. And now, if we don't do anything, if we just stay here, we'll be stuck in Candlekeep, but all of my followers that are in the tower,
Oh yeah, they're
along
dead.
with Precious, well, they're not all dead. They're not
Well.
all dead. I know
No,
that.
two of them are alive.
I'm gonna-
Remember,
I'm
we
gonna
got
rope
the
tied up.
I'm gonna look at the cameras and see if the two that we tied up are still in the building.
So it's funny. You actually look up and you see Donkey Biscuit and the other one. I forget whatever his name was. The half
They tied
elf.
themselves back into their chairs, didn't they?
They ran up to the control room and they're in the control room right now, and they are pulling the lever
Oh my
back to
god,
stable.
all right. I'm going back up. I'm going to go back
Someone
up.
go kill them.
All right, so Mike, you're headed back up. We'll come to you in just a second. I'm gonna pause this right now to see how how much time it will take to get up there. It's 5 minutes left. You could get up there and probably with double moves and with dashing.
I
Right?
cast haste on him.
Well, I think he
It moved
left.
very
didn't
fast then.
He moved already. He was out as soon as he heard it. He's not there. Yeah, he's there. So I'm going to say it's going to take you 1 round to get to here, right? Or 2 rounds to get to here, right?
Okay.
Right? And then, so it's gonna progress probably like maybe 24 seconds at the very least.
Bobby, you're saying that I cannot cast haste on him.
Well, he left. He's not there. He left us immediately. Right,
Haste is a
Javier? I
touch
don't know.
spell.
Would you have waited?
Oh,
No,
haste isn't a
I-
touch spell though.
No, it's not a touch spell.
What's the range?
Let's
Oh, I
see,
guess
30
that's fine.
feet.
How far did you move in your first turn, Javier? 60?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Would have
probably.
probably been 90.
Well, I don't think you can move 90, right? Because you can only
Wait.
dash once, but still.
Well, no, he
I'm
can
gonna
bo-
start
he
the
can,
timer.
he's a rogue. He can bonus action dash.
We'll have a little bit of a conversation down here, Mike, and then you can get up to the top, okay? All right. I'll let that run off for 24 seconds while we talk. All right. So he says...
So Randall's right. I actually just looked it up. A rogue can dash twice.
Oh, you can? Okay, never mind then.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Move dash.
So you'll get
dash.
there soon. You'll get there soon. All right, so... yeah, so Stonky, do you have any other questions for Stonky?
You said the button started the launch. What happens if we press it now?
I put a finger right on the button.
Button's been pressed. It's done.
Are there any other controls in this room that look like you could manipulate?
No, it's mostly like a watching room. Yeah.
I guess press the button.
Yeah, I mean, what do we have to lose, right?
Fine.
I'm
Push it.
just gonna stare him dead in the eyes and see if he reacts when I tell him to press the button.
I'm going to pause this for a moment. I got to read something real quick, but Mike is getting up there.
Oh my god,
We may kill Mike.
it would be fucking hysterical if it
They're not
if
gonna
that's
kill
a,
me.
if that's
I have-
immediate
I have-
launch.
I have 61 hit points. Unless the button you press destroys the entire tower.
It may launch the tower into space.
Maybe it's a premature launch, yeah.
Why wouldn't you
Okay.
have pressed it then?
So,
I guess that's actually true, yeah.
because he's
so-
not on it.
no, he's not on the rocket. No, you are
No,
all
I
not
mean maybe
on the mic.
that's why he wouldn't have pushed it. Maybe because he wanted to get onto it,
Hmm.
but we
Well-
got in his way.
Well, maybe hold off on pushing it until I switch the lever at the very least.
Yeah.
That's fair.
Okay. So then we'll start
And
the
I can
timer.
say this psychically because we can talk psychically.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's true.
because it's been less than an hour.
It's been less than an hour.
It's been less than an hour.
It's been
No short
56
rests,
minutes.
but at least we still have telekinetics.
All right, so I
Yeah.
started the
Don't
timer
have
up again.
telepathy.
Mike, you're definitely up there right now.
right.
You're going to dispatch them very quickly. We're not going to have combat because you'll kill them in, like no more than like 2 or 3 rounds easily, right? You fought the broom guys, so we're
Yeah.
done with that.
Fought the
You'll
broom
kill them. So you all see
What did they set it back to?
they set it to stable.
All right, so I'm gonna put it back to Coop.
Fine. So you see that they, he does all that
All
stuff,
right.
right?
So I'd say to him, all right, now's your last chance to talk because it is set. It is there. This is not going the way that you want it to go as of now. So what does this button do and what is going to happen when that thing is set to Coop?
Well, I guess you've managed to ruin the best thing that's ever happened to Candlekeep, but the lever on Coop will stop the rockets.
Do we believe him?
Alright.
Wait, didn't it?
Insight check?
Can we
The
see?
rockets are
Can we
still
see the
on.
room that has the rockets in it? From
But
the
yes, but the thing is that he's set for a timer. When the timer is done, it'll attempt to launch, and it won't. So that's basically it's still on,
Oh.
but when it will, that's what he explains to you. There's 2 minutes and 52 seconds left of
Well,
the timer.
I think there must be some truth to this because they set it back to stable. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he says, but I have 2 minutes and 40 seconds to turn you towards my side of this. So
Why do you
I don't
wanna
want to go to
launch the rocket?
space.
I mean, if you really want to try to convince us I have many other ways that we can spend that 2 minutes and 40
Oh my
seconds.
gosh.
Well, please listen to me. All right? Many people come to Candlekeep. They do not deserve the knowledge here, these books. I have selected a choice few books. You can see them in the tower's bookshelves. They're the most prized possessions. Almost all the knowledge that we would need to spend the rest of our lives in space with. Come with me.
Well, Candlekeep Dekonstruction didn't make it here if that's one of the ones you were interested in.
Well, I got enough out of that book. It showed me that the barn was actually a vehicle to take us to another place. This emptiness, this void, silence will finally be able to get away from
It
everyone.
doesn't seem like a good long-term plan. You'd run out of food eventually.
That's why they had so much food stored there.
We'll make
Maybe
do.
maybe that's why they were all named after farm animals.
That's
Yes, my livestock.
maybe they were all long pork.
Come
Does
with
he
me.
actually say my livestock?
Yes, he does. And he says, come with me to the rocket, and we can soar through the skies.
No.
No.
You
As
just
a matter
told
of
us that
fact,
your
if this
previous
rocket isn't
followers
gonna
and
launch-
livestock.
Okay, guys, if the rocket's not going to launch anyway, let's hit the button now and the timer.
I don't think it does anything.
It
Let's
might
just
not.
let's just take the frickin' gnome and go bring him to the bookworm.
He's going to
Yeah.
cast Fireball in the room.
Of course he is.
So everyone that's in there gives you a dex saving throw.
I guess I'll make my way back down.
Sure, it'll take you some time, but you'll get back down. But before the fireball's gonna happen when
Doesn't
you're not
matter because I'm not
Oof.
being it.
there. Okay. Yeah, you failed there, right?
I failed.
Okay.
I passed. I got a 24, but was it,
25.
yeah. mhm.
20. What does
27.
it say there? 27. No. Yeah, 27.
Yeah, it's 27.
Okay.
27.
Luckily, I'm resistant to fire damage.
And
Okay.
I take
I'm down.
All right. Orla goes down. Ostran, are you alive? You down?
I take nothing. I hunker down behind my shield.
Wow, look at you. Okay. Well, that's
I
his
am
last
immediately
chance.
going to start just like acid splash, acid splash, acid splash into him. Actually, I guess since I'm holding him, is he still up? Is he still alive?
He is still alive, but he's covered. He's on fire, and he says, "Turn the lever!" And Mike, you hear him. "Turn the lever to stable." You hear him like over some sort of like magical loudspeaker. "Turn the lever!"
We're thinking no.
I'm going to dragon breath, just like quite literally just spew acid into his face from my mouth.
All right.
Oh, that's
Oh.
I'm like
Raiders
Bill
of the Lost Ark.
Skarsgård in Deadpool 2.
All right. So you obliterate him. The rockets. The countdown. The timer goes down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and the rockets make a loud noise before eventually puttering out, and the flames diminish.
Woo!
Is he dead?
You
think
killed
he
him
burned
with your
his head
flame
off.
breath. Yeah, you
Okay.
killed him with your flame breath.
Just sizzled away his head. Just kind of dropped the body.
Yep.
Acid and ash off of me.
So you bring Stonky. Well, I don't know if you carry his body, but you come back upstairs to meet with Javier, and
Again, I'm down.
I guess
Oh, you're down?
we'll medicine you until you're
Yeah.
not down.
yeah, you can
We'll do-
medicine her.
Medicine are real good, Mike.
We can just at this point, Orla, we'll just say that they're all going to attempt it. There you go. One medicine was fine. So at this point, the conclusion, you bring any bodies you would like up to the barn entrance, the barn door entrance, and Bookworm has arrived with 3 archmages. And Bookworm says, "Have you come to any conclusions? What the earthquake might have been caused for?"
This tower's a rocket ship.
You might want to hire new janitorial staff.
You're gonna be short on a few shifts.
And then I think what we'll do is it'll fade to black from there. So that, everyone, is Candlekeep Dekonstruction.
Oh
Uh,
my goodness.
That was so silly.
yes, it was so silly. I loved it.
I told y'all that melee combat sorcerer works.
Yeah. I have to show you before we close out here and explain to you a couple of things that you didn't end up getting to, because it's just great. I'm going to start with the artwork here. There's a handout for what happens if the launch fails, or if it goes through.
Oh no.
But what'd you think? What'd you guys think of it?
I liked
So-
it.
It's fun.
I
I
was
really
very
thought we were-
silly.
I
It wasn't
thought-
what I expected.
I really
No,
thought we
no,
were
it
going
was-
to
I have
die.
to tell you,
Not-
Bobby, I read like the very. Oh my god.
Very much not what I was expecting.
I read the very brief description of this, like the one sentence like description, and it was like I was already thinking about doing this build, and it was like the tower is not what it seems. I'm like, oh, this is great. Maybe there's something going on like a different plane. Like maybe what? No, it's just a freaking rocket ship.
Rocket ship.
And I can't tell you, Danielle, how many of those like pocket dimension, like alternate planes are in Candlekeep. It like is so many of them are like that.
Right, which is also why I was like,
Yeah.
oh, okay, this will be a cool build. We'll see. No.
So, real quick, so the obviously, as you gathered, the livestock, this cult of custodians, followed this sage named Stonky, and he's convinced them that they're gonna go into space and like have just infinite time to like read and relax and take the books away from people who do not deserve it. So much so that they've become so fanatical that they're willing to literally launch themselves into space. So,
When they were going to be his food.
actually, it does say that he would kill them and resort to cannibalism after the year's end. Because he brought a year's amount of food and he would then eat them.
Good news, guys. We saved
Yeah.
them from being cannibalized by just
killing
regular
them.
murdering
We
them.
gave them quick deaths. Well,
2 of them lived.
we gave
No, I went
No,
killed
they
upstairs.
them.
didn't.
Oh,
Mike
did you suck 'em
handily
dry?
disposed of them.
No,
No,
they
Mike
went
killed
upstairs. They went back upstairs to switch
Oh,
the lever. I
right.
followed them.
I was debating, like, as we were going, if we had more than the time that we had, I did say that if they ran, that it would be bad, so I was just gonna go and kill them, but we didn't
worry.
have time.
He did it for us.
Yeah, he did.
Javier was on the job.
They were
Well-
they were already dead. Our intervention
That's
only
right.
quickened their death.
Like I
Yep.
said, we just stopped them from being cannibalized.
Yeah,
I
no
think
one
it was a
wants to
mercy.
be eaten.
I gotta tell you, I don't want to know what lives in space in the D&D universe.
All
Spelljammer.
Cthulhu.
Spelljammer.
All Cthulhu.
Well, we're going to end it here. It's getting late on the East Coast. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to get notified whenever I go live with a new video. I'm usually going about 2 times a week live with a game, and I also publish a bunch of videos on guide series to Avernus. Again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the tabletop. Bye, everybody.
See you guys.
Good night.